Welcome to Champagne Football Lemonade Banter. This season is brought to you by the Lightweight Athletic Club.
Whatever you're watching us on, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Welcome back to Champagne Football Round 7 review with Fumoto Kamada and Robbie Speranza. Boys, how are you?
How are we?
Very good, thanks for having us.
Aye, pleasure, lads.
Thanks for coming on, gentlemen. Thank you.
Very
You
excited.
laugh.
Just laughing, I'm happy to be here.
Very excited.
Aye, brilliant. Well, we'll get into the football, but as always, we'll chat about the weekend. Oh, Robbie, what did you do the weekend, big man?
Did a bit of physio and got a netball tournament.
Oh, aye.
With the Penny Panthers.
Oh, the Penrith
Penrith
Panthers.
Yeah, got a netball
Penny,
team.
Penny Bantles.
Yeah, lost the final by a point, but they did good. And then family lunch at my mum's house.
Nice.
Caught up with my brother, haven't seen him in a while. The kids. So
How often do you see
Do
your
you not
brother?
talk to him anymore?
we don't see each other as often as we used to. That was probably our first family lunch in 3 months, like since pre-Christmas. But yeah, we used to do it a bit more regularly. We can get onto that a bit later.
You mate, what did you do the weekend?
The weekend? Not really, but I got flat tire last night.
Oh, oh no.
This morning I had to take my car to mechanic, and then on the way back home it started pissing down, and I was soaked, and then I took a Uber to Robbie's.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah, he sent a video of
And
himself
he drove
running
me.
in the rain.
And then a little bit of filming. Yeah, it was good.
Filming? What do you film for?
Actually, I have a social media
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
What do you do?
I do filming I make contents for like learning English and stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe me and Chaz can join.
Yeah, that was one day, 100%. Yeah, please. Yeah.
So talk me. What's a video like? How do you make a video for learning English? Do you make it like fun, or is it just like standard teaching? What do you do?
Yeah, like it's more like a 3 month English program.
Oh, right.
It's
Okay.
that
Okay.
I provide. It's my service.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I teach. Yeah, football players, just people in Japan, everyone.
Do you do like one-on-ones, or is it like a
Yeah,
a
1-on-1 basically. Yeah. I
Oh,
have some
nice.
students now. So yeah. That's
What,
what I did
any,
during
so do you see the Japanese boys that come over from wherever to come to NPL? Do you teach a lot of them?
mainly like general people.
Yeah. Right, okay.
Yeah. More like people in Japan.
Yep.
But yeah, some player, for example, Yu Kubo.
Oh, did you teach him?
Shini, like a little bit, not
Not a
like
very good
properly.
teacher.
I was going to say, he didn't speak fucking in English, so better get his money back.
A little bit, like really little bit, like he asked me some questions and
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Shuni, you know Shun?
Yep.
Yeah. He was actually my first like guy that I taught him English. Yeah, little bit though, like
he's
a
very
little,
good.
1 month. Yeah, 1 month.
Like he's like a Japanese bloke with an Aussie accent. He'll
Obviously.
say things like, "All right, guys, let's go," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like that was like a combination of Aussie accent and Asian, like Japanese. I'm like, "Bro, this is weird." It's totally different. So you have the Bogan accent, good.
You
for
do?
him. Yeah, it's good.
Teach us the Bogan
Broken
accent.
accent.
Bulgan accent.
How did you learn English?
I told myself, yeah, English. After I came here, so it was 2020.
Was it
when I
on YouTube,
started,
or did you get a teacher?
learning. On YouTube, yeah, podcast.
Did you listen to us to learn?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. No, I actually watch your Instagram
Oh,
reels
nice.
more.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm very excited to be here, so thank you for having me.
We're excited to have you, mate.
Yeah.
Aye. Do you teach your boys any Japanese?
Sorry?
Do you teach the Bankstown boys any Japanese?
Yeah, sometimes.
Can I say the word or no?
No, don't say the word. No.
Do you,
Don't say the word.
What's
Some
the
of the Japanese guy
I know
that
a couple
tells
of
you.
good Japanese words.
Aye, go on.
But he didn't teach it to me. That's the only thing. But like obviously konnichiwa, arigato, shikoshiko. There's a few words that I've learned over the time. But yeah,
The last word I didn't teach him.
What's the last word?
shikoshiko. You don't want to know what that means.
No
No
problem.
problem. I don't think.
Why not?
So, I don't know. It's just what lonely men do.
Lonely men.
Oh, you Chad, what did you do the weekend?
I went to
Get that pram back.
the wheel fell off. I went to Thomas and Bianca
Oh,
Gattani's wedding.
Thomas Gattani, eh?
Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
still at Readymere?
No, he's not playing.
You stopped playing, is he?
No, he's not playing.
Oh, well. How come?
I just getting injuries, and I think he just got to a point where he was getting frustrated trying to come back, and then there was another setback, and it was just
You talk about
process.
Tommy or Robbie?
both. So I went to their wedding on Saturday. It was brilliant. It was Bianca's Croatian, So it was like a Lebanese Croatian
Well,
wedding.
she's at Sydney FC, you said?
Correct, aye.
Aye.
So it was really cool, like loads of drums, rakia, like it was cool.
Oh,
man.
that's a mad combo, that, isn't it?
Aye, it was
Jesus
really
Christ.
cool, man.
3,000 people.
So went there on Saturday, and on Sunday I was in Camden doing a coach education
You
hike
say beach.
at the beach. Doing a
goalkeeping
delivering-
stuff?
Aye, goalkeeping stuff at a C license.
Teach them how to play out.
Aye. How not to play out with this hit.
How to receive under pressure.
It's actually quite funny though, because like obviously the C license is quite foundational knowledge. Not foundational, but it's like, aimed towards 9s to 12s, and that's the questions you get is like, how do you get goalkeepers to play out from the back?
Wow.
Can't catch a ball, wee man, but...
But let's work on passing.
Well, did you see the... Obviously, we're podcasting it on Monday. Obviously, Gary Neville and Roy Keane that must listen to it because he asked the exact same question on Stick to Football. And
I heard that
on
actually.
Wednesday, Thursday,
I
aye.
listened to it. Aye.
Aye, similar sort of answers were given, but in terms of like what the right time to do it. and-
Aye, it's hard. That's I imagine that's they're getting their content for their podcast from Champagne Football.
Aye.
For sure.
Like guys, and everyone, know what I mean?
Brilliant.
How was your weekend, mate? What'd you do?
I'm the worst person to answer. I forget
Forget everything.
every week, but I forget what I've done.
Watch Bonnyrigg play with the family.
Aye, obviously. We watch usually youth at 8 in the morning, and then we've stayed right through.
Yeah, no.
Again, yesterday I went to that wee water park thing. Remember I went to go to the water park? Different class. Different class. Just all like a kids' water park. Next level.
Which one?
Oran Park. Brilliant.
Okay.
Absolutely next level. But there's a part of the kids' park, right? So it's got the water park was just fountains and blah blah blah. Swings, roundabout, all the usual standard stuff. And there's a section where it's like climbing frames and all that. I was like, that's pretty cool. And we guys like, watch it away. I'm like, right. There's about 9,000 things you can play with. I'm like, right, no worries, mate, walk it away. But what happened is, that's the start of the course, and it's a timer, like a Ninja Warrior thing.
Oh.
You press start, and there's a clock at the top. It ticks it, and you sprint through, and you finish it, it stops the clock.
That's mad.
I'm like, this is next
I
level.
bet you had a shot.
I'm like, wait till it's a bit quieter, I might give us a shot. What did he get? 37? I can beat that. You rubbish. Brilliant for a kid's, like, grown up, that is not...
Aye, unreal.
No, I mean, you probably made it up yourself with your mates, but superb.
Nah, it's good, man.
Apart from that, mate, football on Saturday, and then that was pretty much it, mate. As I said, when you've got a young kid, you don't do as much as you used to, man. Pretty chilled. Okay, we're getting into football. Pretty sure no one gives a fuck what I was up to the weekend.
But
so.
before we start in NPL 1, can we chat about the Australia Cup?
Aye, mate, I actually forgot that was even on. I just seen obviously the big shock with Parramatta getting put out in pens.
And pens to Gunners.
What about Mount Druitt? Lost to
Strathfield.
Did they?
Didn't know any of this.
Nick Muzarakis
Muzo?
Yeah,
plays at Strathfield.
Does he? Aye?
Aye.
Fucking hell, man.
Wow.
2-1. Apparently
I didn't
Mount Druitt
know.
brought on all the guns. Like, they may not have started with them, whatever, but like the
Yeah,
Better
it's
solid
relatively
team.
What was
strong
the
team. 2-1.
And did Muzo score, did you say?
No, I don't know if he
It's his
scored,
team.
but he was playing. So I just saw that it was a big result for them. You beat Bossy 6-0.
yeah.
How was that?
It was comfortable. We played
Yeah.
pretty much under 18
Just
team.
minutes in the legs.
You
for
played
some
your youth
boys.
team?
Like we played, yeah. I think was anyone over 21 in our team? Maybe. I think we brought on Fumi and Billy and stuff. And at the end, they came on the last 20 and scored 3 goals. It was like 3-0 before that, but yeah, it was comfortable.
Any other shocks?
I'll just look at them just
I
now.
actually didn't see it. I seen your result because you posted it on Instagram, and I seen the Parramatta result because Chaz shared it to me, but I didn't actually know the other scores.
It's gone.
But I seen that.
But Bonnyrigg beat Coogee 2-1.
That's a good score,
Yeah,
because could you
Coogee
tend
would
to
have
be
been
good?
decent. Yeah,
Could you are good
100%.
in the cup?
But I think that's really it in terms of shocks.
Yeah.
Central Coast United beat Arncliffe Aurora 3-1, but I actually think Arncliffe went 1-0 up. And Coogee, Central Coast United, scored 3.
They're apparently building a stadium.
Yeah,
Arncliffe
Arncliffe.
Aurora.
Aye.
They're
Seems to
moving
be
up to
evidence.
near Rockdale's old stadium.
Right, okay.
Is there a golf course near there or something like that?
Sure.
Somebody was telling me it's near Ellendon, and it's, I might be wrong, but somebody was telling me that, and it's at the back, but I'll try to build a stadium for next year and try to get an NPL.
It's a bit of a shock after extra time. Inner West Hawks beat Inter Lions 5-2.
Why is that a shock?
Wow.
Yeah, they're struggling to lines,
Because Inter Lions are NPL 2.
They've not won a game yet, have they?
I know.
Stanmore usually top 4, top 5, NPL 3.
That's true.
Hey, cup game, I mean, it is upset, I suppose, but wouldn't say it's
I
massive.
think that's
but,
it. Dully beat Putney Rangers 12-1.
Oh, I had 11-1 in the tab as well. Late goal killed me.
And there was actually one more. Not a shock, but I think Bankstown United beat Granville Rage 1-0.
Yeah.
What was the actual score in the Gunners Parramatta game? I know it was penalties, but what was the actual
2-2.
2-2? Desmond.
And in this game, Isaac Kadoa came on in goal for
16.
Parramatta, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, good goalkeeper.
Speaking of young players, do you see Talia Eunice's goal? The weekend?
Wait, goal? The move she did, that little
I seen that as well, but she scored at the weekend.
I didn't see that, no.
What was it? Really, Chaz, 35 yards?
Aye, easy 30, but it wasn't like loopy. It was like
She
a
struck it.
zing into the top bin.
Alright.
35
Those
yards.
Untold.
Eunices, man, they can play.
I know.
Between
I
the those genes, something going on.
Jeans.
I know.
Levi.
Robbie Eunice, man, he was a freak back in the day.
Yeah.
And Anthony Eunice, who played for us, is a good player. He's been injured, unfortunately, but he's a good player as well. Aye. And obviously Marcus is top player.
Freak.
So we'll start Friday game. Sydney FC versus UNSW.
Oh, Chaz, obviously you like to talk about referees. And I do need to say this, I don't know if you said it privately or publicly, but Chaz last year was adamant that UNSW, the referees, he said, I know people say this referees, but I am sure the referees
Don't like
shaft us.
Aye.
He was adamant. I was like, Chaz, you don't swings and roundabouts. I was like, I agree that they've not been great, but it comes back. No, I'm sure. That is the worst decision I've ever seen in NPL football.
Yeah.
From a red card
Close to it,
perspective.
I agree, aye.
From a red card perspective, the boy didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Didn't actually do anything. He just ran and stopped, then got kicked.
So that's what. So see, obviously sitting, it was right in front of the bench, and it was obviously whatever happens quickly. So you've seen it, but you heard a noise, and obviously looking at the footage, it was maybe Jack Fulton's foot coming back down and hitting the other player's shin pad or something. So you heard the noise, and you hear a noise. Jack's obviously.
Genuinely, I don't actually know the answer to this. So when Jack's kicked the ball, Jack does kick the lad.
Yeah.
Does he drop, try to get a foul and try and milk it, or did he actually hurt himself? Genuinely, I'm not saying did he die. I'm just saying that was like, does he thinking I can get something here, or did he actually hurt himself?
I think that he just felt the contact and thought I could get a free kick here.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And then because of the noise, we've obviously
We got a red
everyone
card
in
for
the bench.
decelerating. I've never seen that before.
I know.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
everyone on the bench is when just started making noise,
Yeah.
and then the referees
We're at
obviously.
the fourth. Is there a fourth official there?
The fourthies was
Fourthies
there.
are usually quite
So
good
that's
as well.
like-
Fourthies
That's in
there.
his vision,
Yeah,
like,
right in front.
Mate,
Fourthies.
Fourthies vision is about an inch.
It's too close to see it.
That's why you need to hand him the scoreboard, the minutes for injury. Like, don't know what it is. Like, absolutely brutal, man. Fourthies are a waste of time.
Fourthly, Lino's obviously this side as well, and the referee, and they've come up with a red card. So obviously,
They've come up with it. They've definitely come up with it.
But I mean, look, I think that it was obviously Tim's against St George was different in terms of there was more contact, but it was again the reaction from the bench. I think prompts the decision.
Like I said to you, swings and roundabouts, mate.
Yeah, it's true. It's a new year, but so that swing's ended. We're on a new swing.
Oh, that was crazy decision,
Aye,
man.
it
I
was
mean, Tim's butt was an actual tackle.
I know, that's what I mean.
I'm saying the boy didn't. If the boy swings his leg and hits Jack, you're like, all right, it's not a red card, but there's been the boy didn't do it.
But even like worst case scenario, you don't really know what happened. Why are you putting out a red for?
I know. That's
Like,
the thing. You should
You
be doing it.
don't know. Like, mate, a yellow card, he'll still be fuming, but he can play.
I
He
know.
ruined the game.
100%.
I
In
know.
the 10th minute, or whatever that was.
Nah, the 19th minute it was, aye.
Yeah.
But then I actually watched the commentary the on the NPL stream,
Yeah.
and it says, oh, it's a really bad tackle.
That's why I thought it was off. So when the ball went through to Puff up top,
Aye.
I thought, oh, it must be off camera because what I just seen, nothing happened. Like nothing happened, and I went, oh, that's a really bad chance. I thought, oh, it must have just not caught it. NPL.
Aye. Well, obviously straight red. And to be fair, it was a good game until that point. It was quite. Both teams were trying to play football. Obviously,
Yeah.
Sydney FC are really quite expansive in how they try to do things. But then it swings the game massively in our
Do you
favour.
have any scholars playing?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Gus was playing. Gus was in goal. The striker's good, by the way.
What one?
Mitchell Glasson,
Yeah.
He's your player.
really good player.
Dynamic.
Really, really good player. Was
Well,
that?
most of the players are decent.
I think that,
mean.
but he was the one person that you watch, and every time the ball went near him, it was like there was something of quality. There was just everything he done was really, really good.
He's a good player.
What are your
Um,
thoughts on that, Fumi?
You are the UNSW?
Yeah, the red card.
Well, I haven't seen the red card. What
It was
happened?
definitely a red card.
No good?
No, it
Was
was
it red card?
never a red card. I'll
Oh,
show
yeah?
you. Because Gary sent me a picture Well, 'cause I didn't see it. Obviously, I saw it in the moment,
Yeah.
and then even the next day, I hadn't seen it.
I was generally just confused with it.
It was.
I was until I phoned him and he says, no, it was for that tackle. I was like, what the
There you go. Look, that's the challenge. No, just the picture.
He's tapping it like 4 times.
Oh, then red.
Yeah, big one.
They always give a red card very easily.
Yeah, they do.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how many situations have been this year where maybe there's been a bad challenge and you think, oh, that could have been a red, and you're on the fence and they might get a yellow. Then you see that, and that's a red. As you said, to give a red so easily, it does ruin the game massively.
Yeah.
Massively.
Well, as you said previously, like they're obviously trying to push these young refs in, and they're also doing that with the players too, right? They made this under 23 rule to make the league younger.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think it's almost relative. Like you'll see some pretty bad errors from some players in NPL, and then you'll see it from the refs too now. Like
Yeah, of course.
essentially, it's just diluting the quality in a way.
Quality.
I think. Like
Yeah, that's the danger was. I think, to be fair, with the youth rule, I know it's heavy. I don't know if it's pouring. I think
Boring.
editing wise.
shit pouring.
Hey!
I think editing wise you won't really hear that. I hope anyway. But if you can hear it, it's just the background noise. It's just pissing the rain. In terms of the young lads coming through the 23 rule, the under 23 rule, if you went through most squads, I'll just say NPL 1. Has NPL 2 got that rule?
I think it's across all of them.
Oh, every eye.
So with that rule, if you went through most squads, I don't think too many teams would be far off it anyway. Was it 5 players or 6 players?
5. I'm certain.
Squad.
Five, so
I think
say
it is,
5 in
yeah.
the squad. I reckon most teams are close to that anyway. They maybe had to bring in a couple, 1 or 2
Yeah.
better quality, because sometimes you might bring up the
I think it
20s.
affects your depth in a way.
Aye, I don't think too many teams have been that far off it, but the referee one, because that one that I just mentioned there with the younger players, that's almost they've earned the right. Like, are you good enough? You'll come into first grade for the 20s. If not, we'll sign a guy from X Academy or a good young player to play in our squad. But the referees, to me, you can't just put them up if they're not good enough,
Yeah.
just because you want youth.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't get me wrong, I don't have the roster of referees to turn around and say this person. I don't know who's in it and who's not, but I've definitely seen a few faces I've never recognised before. I don't know if you boys are the same, but especially fourthies, linos, people I've never seen before. And look, they might end up being good, but I think bleeding them all in at the same time's a bit risky, man. There's been so many red cards this year.
Aye, been loads.
Yeah, Blacktown's a
Did you ever think about doing a podcast before we did Champagne Football?
Absolutely not.
No?
Nah.
Oh, I had a couple of podcasts, but for me, the biggest time waster was always trying to find the mics. I went through it 4 different types of mics, spent a fortune.
I think try to find the mics, hoping that the mics worked, because
Aye.
we used to record full podcasts,
Yeah.
and obviously some of them never worked because the mics didn't connect.
And then there's the editing afterwards.
Aye, which I wouldn't have had a clue how to do.
Just time consuming, but I think nowadays everything's so much easier. You've got LSE Studios who, we shoot the whole podcast in this studio, which has got a lounge sofa, 2 small sofas, all the personalised backing set for us.
Yeah, mics are set up. All you need to do really is bring an SD card.
Your idea.
Aye.
And then if you wanted a smaller one, you've got the studio, one room.
And
in
the
corner.
lounge
It's
is
a bit more like
comfy as.
Joe Rogan-y style.
Uh-huh.
And then you've got the lounge room, which is more chilled out. So, 3 studios, big one, small one, chilled one, ID, SD card, and then you just go up the road and you get your full episode
I
sent
know.
to you.
It's mad. And
Brilliant.
the ease at which it's done is perfect.
Aye, lsestudios.com.au. I would definitely check them out. We've actually got a link in our bio, so click that if you want to check out the studios and get your podcast started.
And I'll be a guest.
4 in
I
7
know.
games.
Aye, that's fucking nuts.
Crazy.
4 and 7, that's mad,
That's
man.
cat shooting yourself in the foot
And
big
they
time.
kind of all were reds.
Aye, that's aye.
So I think, like, because you can't blame the ref on those ones.
Aye.
Just,
Well, that's
average
what I was saying.
decision-making.
Actually, said that the other week. To be fair, I said, although you see a lot of red cards, there's not been too. That's obviously very, very contentious. There's probably should be more, like the one we Stampede Joe against Sutherland, the first game, Spirit game.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
That was a yellow.
Yeah, it
That was
was
a
a
second yellow. That wasn't even a red.
Oh, no
and
way.
the man at the beginning got red
Aye.
carded.
Ah, that's true, man. It's mad, isn't it?
Coward stomp him. So, yeah, for that one.
Ah, it's mental.
That's absolutely wild.
But I think the boys obviously responded well.
Back to the football.
having
Back
an
to the
extra-
football. Good one for Guinness W.
Aye, I think we needed it. Fulks obviously scored, and then Nathan Roberts came off the bench, scored the second, the 78th
And
minute.
Puffy with the
Yeah,
double
he's
assist.
my mate.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I messaged
Nathan-
him after the game. I was very
Oh, did
happy
you?
for him.
Yeah, it was
I
good.
think he
It's
was
good to see him back.
coming back from injury.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Two big players, Jack, because they're not played recently, have they? So
Yeah.
Big players to get back in the squad.
100%. And then Connor Quilligan came on for the last maybe 15 minutes. It's his second game.
Yep.
He's been out
Is he a
injured.
starter?
There or thereabouts, definitely, aye. And then I think hopefully we've got some boys coming back to training this week, which should be good because I think last week there was seven first grade and 7 20s injured at the weekend of a Friday night, couldn't play.
14
So
players.
that's 14 across your 2 senior squads.
Wow.
That's a lot.
crazy.
Massive, man.
You need to get yourself your physio place set up down at UNSW, mate. Make a
But I Puff did really well for both goals, man.
Mate, the
Step
second
over
goal,
for the
that
first
little-
one.
we flick. Oh,
Back
I was
heel.
loving that.
Yeah,
Aye,
did
that
really
was
well.
lovely.
Did a little
So
dog
that
in his
was
wheelchair.
it was nice thing just to get the monkey off the back for us. It was important.
Aye, big time.
So hopefully we can build on that and get St George this weekend. To be
You on the bench again?
on the bench again.
What's your record so far on the bench? Draw? Win and loss?
4 points from 3 games.
Oh, not bad, eh?
Aye,
Big
decent,
turnaround.
man.
And how many points you got this season?
5.
Very good. I mean, no saying, but there's a bit of a pattern here.
Which St George is playing?
What?
Which
St
team?
George City.
So the Red Sox.
Yeah.
The Red Sox.
Red Sox.
Red
St
Sox.
George Red
Boston.
Sox.
Green Sox.
So a big game for us this weekend.
Who's next?
ST Raiders, Manly. Well, I actually watched this game.
That must have been a bit of a, not a bad one for you boys, but obviously you boys put up 3 points. You're hoping the other ones around you to drop to see SD Raiders win as well. Bit frustrating.
But I think we obviously spoke about this yesterday in terms of keeping a lot of teams close.
Aye.
So like Manly are still there, St George are still
You
there.
want to keep that pack close.
Aye, so it's Olympic obviously are there or thereabouts. It's now if you win maybe 3 games in the bounce, it'll have a big impact because if that's the table there, so we've gone from second bottom to 12th.
Aye, there's not a lot between what you
Crazy.
run 5 points.
Yep.
Well, if you look at top 6, 7 points, it's not a lot. 7 points in NPL football is not a lot.
Not
Yeah.
at all.
I think to me 9 points in NPL is still not a lot. I think start going into 10, obviously it's a bit more, but 9 points. They're literally this year in particular. Everybody's beating everybody.
No,
Yeah.
definitely.
Outside of Sydney United and potentially St George. It's, you wouldn't
Crazy
say-
to see though.
Well, I think that top 5 really that is there should beat most teams. You know, like
yeah.
Rockdale have a system that
Well, I would say
will
it's-
bot most teams. APIA the same. They've got quality everywhere. Marconi are so well drilled. United at the moment are rolling. St George with big Soros in goals. They don't cop nothing. Like it's those 5 really should beat majority of the teams below, in my opinion.
Yeah,
No.
don't be, I think though. I mean, even regardless of how St George continue and Sydney United continue, having 21 points and 16 points on the board already,
It's massive. Aye.
massive. Because
Because-
usually there's a couple of milestones I've always found in NPL one. It's like if you hit 30, you won't get relegated. You hit 45 plus, like give or take, you'll probably get in top 6, and then you probably need to have above 65 to win the league.
Yeah.
Not always as the fluke years, like you'd be 70 plus to win the league, but usually if you're hitting it above 65, you're in contention for a title running.
Yeah.
If you're above 45, you're probably going to be top 6, and if you're above 30, so like Sydney United are already above close to halfway
Aye.
to that milestone, and then St George, who last year had a tough time closer to the bottom, are almost they're probably 5 wins away from cementing
Aye.
themselves as an NPL 1 side again.
Aye,
I mean,
definitely.
they could go into a title running. So it's a very interesting year. Look at the Willow half, Sydney Olympic at the bottom.
Yeah.
I know, even having Blacktown City down there. I don't think.
I know the only thing is it is a bit false because the points are like this weekend. If those teams win, they end up jumping to 11th, 10th,
Yeah.
and it's so early on that that can happen. I think round 15 is when you start looking at it.
And it's got a bit of shape.
A bit of shape to it in terms of like the odd person might bump up, like they might go from mid-table to a title, a finals contender. But obviously, for mid-table, you're unlikely to go and win the league at that point. But
Yeah,
you can maybe
eventually
jump a
evens
little
itself
bit.
out. And also,
Aye.
you're playing against like United, are obviously top and killing it, but they've also played more
Oh,
of the bottom half
yep,
teams.
yep.
They haven't played. Then they play Rockdale this week, and I think they play like a couple of big games in a row.
Well, I think St George are the same. St George, that's the
At
first time
Marconi.
they've played anyone in that. They've got Spirit this weekend, and then they've got Rockdale the weekend after.
Yeah.
So this is the testing window for them, those 3 games.
Yeah.
Like, it might not even define their season. They can lose 3 games and still go and
course.
win the league. But they're
When that form drops.
this year's interesting. It's a very interesting year.
That's very interesting.
It's exciting. Right, so we're going to watch this SD game.
SD Manly.
Big change in goal.
Aye, Figuera got dropped and Will Lucas went in.
Was
at
it
the
so?
weekend.
Was he not injured then? Was it a
Oh, he was on the bench.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, okay. There you go.
And who came in for him?
Will Lucas, young boy.
Okay.
He did well. Made a couple of saves at nothing each that were obviously turned out to be very important.
Moto, do you know any of the players from Manly?
Great defensive header.
Wow.
The captain, Jesse.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I went to trial before actually for Manly
And they said no.
5 years ago.
Said you were rubbish.
So his English was too bad.
It's a great
The
ball.
manager
That.
offered me first, so yeah.
Who did that goal line stop, by the way?
Well,
Aye, the head off the
Luca.
line.
Yeah.
That was
It was
phenomenal.
a great defensive header.
God.
I don't know who it was, I'm sure. That looks pretty bleak,
That's
doesn't
a
it?
team, man. The ice cream truck too.
It looks like Glasgow. Honestly, this looks like a Glasgow, like just wet,
hilly
damp,
behind,
grey
yeah.
buildings.
Yeah. You look-
Couple of alcoholics in the sidelines. This is
So Will Lucas makes that save, and 2 minutes later, SD Raiders go in front. Just massive moments. And-
what? Did that sneak through the keeper's hands? There?
Nah,
Nah, it's striker's
Oh,
got a
did he get a
touch.
touch on it? Oh, I still did it.
Yeah.
Well,
Where?
is that Jude on the?
Jude, yes,
Is
Jude,
it
I
Jude?
think,
He's
yeah.
everywhere. It's
Jude's
crazy
everywhere,
to
man.
see him.
Jude too.
Everywhere.
Jude Dolan.
Oh,
Jiu-jitsu.
the social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good header.
Does he do your social media as well?
Yeah, he does Bankstown's, APIA's.
Yeah, it's a good header. Noah Chianese.
Oh, aye. You guest on the show, Noah?
Got the old pineapple haircut too.
It's big, I think, that obviously them being the other team that's been promoted, it's big to get that first 3
Oh,
points.
massive one, man.
Monkey off the shoulder. The shoulders.
But Manly are a funny team as well, but they're a bit unpredictable. You don't really know what you're going to get from Manly.
Yeah.
I know.
They can, like, if they beat somebody, especially at home, they're not that surprised.
This is incredible, this, by the way.
Wow.
Just a counter off the
How did
goal.
not score there?
What's this? How did they not score?
Oh. No way. Oh, stop that. Is that Knezovic? Yeah, it is. That's class.
Riley
Nice.
Cox Barlow put it away.
Nice transition.
Very quick in the counter there. 3 passes.
Manly's line was high.
You have to
wasn't
go
it?
thank the bloke who cut that back for you, surely. He's run the wrong way.
Run the other way.
Mate, it's a tap in.
I know.
Oh, you gotta be. That's a thank you. You know what I mean?
Aye.
3-0 up, and then Manly pull one back from the corner.
What's your thoughts on the keeper there?
It's a hard one.
Oh, of course.
I
it is.
just, I,
Absolute default answer for any goalkeeping question. It's a hard one.
The
I'd
ball
have just
lands on
stayed
his
in the goal.
post.
There's too many bodies in front to try and get through. So for me, it's the one you stay. It was Luke Neuenhoff scored for Manly. But again, big result for SD Raiders. That.
Is that lad Neuenhoff related to the boy who was playing for
Callum,
Wanderers?
Yeah.
There you go, 3-1 to SD Raiders. Big win, obviously, from counter to what I said before. They'll be frustrated to look up, get that win and see that you boys did winning well, but be happy to see Blacktown losing yesterday. Keeps them
Of course.
in Olympic.
That's who they play next weekend. SD Raiders Blacktown.
Well, who's bottom two? Olympic and who? Who's second bottom?
Olympic
Oh,
and
your tabs are giving me the fear.
SD Raiders.
And then Blacktown. as
SD,
well.
okay, aye, it's tight. It's
4-1-4.
tight. Blacktown City, just looking at that run. Look at 5 losses in about.
Five.
Playing SD this week.
Oh, aye.
SD, aye.
Nick O'Brien missing again.
No.
What's it? See when you get red card. See if you get 2 red cards.
You get 2-game automatic suspension.
Oh, is that how it goes? I wasn't sure.
Happened to
Have
me
you had
once.
many red cards, Moto?
Yeah, last year.
How many? Just one.
Once, yeah. In my life, once.
What
One
for?
red card?
What did you do?
I got pulled my shirt,
Yeah.
and then I kind of like unconsciously tried to kick the guy that
The
pulled
pulled
me.
your shirt, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Just
But I
react-
actually
just
didn't
reaction.
kick him.
Yeah, okay, but,
then
you tried.
It looked really bad, so like he gave me straight red.
How many weeks?
Just 2 weeks, yeah. Because it didn't hit the guy, but because I swung my feet.
Yeah, okay.
Foot, yeah, so it didn't look good. So
Who were you playing for at the point? St George?
Central City last
Yeah,
year, yeah.
Yeah, he was doing karate in the mountains in
Yeah.
Hawaii, and then he tried to bring it to the game.
Make it a little
Yeah,
bit
looked
more
like the
exciting.
karate.
Yeah, Mr. Miyagi.
We'll jump on to Olympic versus Western Sydney Wanderers. Big win for Wanderers.
It is, but I said this when we played against them as well. The team, it depends who they play out. They played against Manly the following week. They played Sutherland. They had a strong team out. Played against Manly, made some changes, and it looked like a completely different lineup.
Yeah.
They still win against Manly, but Manly peppered them.
Yeah.
And then you look at them against Olympic, and they just destroyed them. And it was a similar team they played against Sutherland. When they've got their strongest team out,
Yeah,
they're good, man.
good.
They're good,
They're good. They're a proper team, and that's why they're sick there. No, in fact,
Six.
they're
Six.
sick. They're sixth. I
We
mean,
got Payne Nick as coaching him, and Penny's a good coach.
Paddy's a good coach, aye.
He got our Rockdale Youth
Yeah.
promoted last year, I
Last
think it
year.
was, and he's going obviously there.
He takes it. He's a like he takes his football coaching
They're doing
serious.
double sessions and
Aye,
stuff, morning arvos. Like he's making them play a lot of
Just
footy.
do it properly.
But they should be
Making them
like
play a good
if
style.
that's you're the next generation of an A-League club, you should be doing double
100%,
sessions. You
yeah.
should be working hard.
I look at like they're not going to. The reality is they're not going to win the league because of the rotations they have. They're probably not going to get top six, and anyone who wonders listening to that might say it's bullshit. But they just make too many changes to be consistent. But when they've got their strongest team out, they'd be 100% contenders to be top six the whole way through it.
Yeah.
But that team at the weekend, when they're on form, there's so much quality in the side, and as we all know, they do not stop fucking running. Like, just do not stop. Because they're all young, fit, full of fucking spunk, and just run around full speed.
Actually, see that bloke who scored that Hattie on the weekend? See his celebration?
The celebration.
Oh, celebration?
Banter,
Oh,
He's
was
done
it?
like a little dance move.
A wee dance to the corner
He hit
flag.
it, turned and he went to do a little guitar on it, but it fell. And he's like, oh shit. So then he scored a second goal and he did like a little tap. So it didn't go anywhere. It was pretty
That's good,
funny.
man.
All right.
Juan Luau scored 3.
That's the bloke.
And Tristan Arate with the 4th.
Uh-uh.
Obviously, Olympic had a chance from the spot to pull one back, but Fujita's effort was saved by Vidakovic.
Great save. Goalkeeper, unbelievable, Chaz, wasn't it?
Brilliant save.
Phenomenal. Oh, man.
Unbelievable.
So hard for a goalkeeper to save penalties, but that was one of the best I've seen.
100%, man.
Unbelievable. That was a
100%.
pure pen.
It was a pure pen.
Still got to be saved, but
Of course.
Paul going in the right direction goes
Well,
in.
I always say that's like, even at top, you watch who was your man for Chelsea? He used to do the pens where he'd take like 4,000 step ups and just
Jorginho.
Jorginho, aye. And remember, he got away with it for like 2-3 years. He must have missed like 4 on the bounce. But most of his pens, they weren't in the corner. They were just sort of sometimes like what people would say the perfect height for a goalkeeper. Because you send them the wrong way, like what a pen.
Yeah.
See if the keeper goes the
Wait
right
for
way,
the
it's like
half
that's a
move and-
shocking pen,
Terrible pen.
embarrassing,
Aye.
unbelievable. And then eventually it happens. You're like, why is he doing that stupid run up?
That's it.
But before
That was
it's like,
a
oh,
problem.
so cool.
He got Italy a qualification for the World Cup, and everyone's blown up about this bloke and his shit. Freaking run up, he ruined Italy, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, man, he scored so many pens like that. But this one, just put your foot through
That's
it.
it, man.
Did you
Always.
see Harry Kane missed the pen at the weekend?
But
Have you took it?
I read something about it
So he missed the pen.
deliberately.
What?
I swear to God, I read an article about it. So it said that they did a lot of studying of the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper always leaves his line early for
He left his
penalties.
line massively, mate. Like,
So-
it takes about a yard.
So he's hit the penalty, just whatever he said. I didn't see the pen, but he said knowing that they were going to get a retake.
But that
And
makes
then
no
he's-
sense.
Mate, this is.
But why does no score the first one?
Mate, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I read, and then he's obviously went up and smashed the second one home. Same penalty. The
funny.
same
Oh,
penalty.
well, anyway, regardless of the first point sounds. I'm not saying that didn't happen, but it's bizarre why you didn't just
Yeah.
score the first one anyway. But the retake, Harry like fucking scalps it.
Oh, yeah.
Like right in the side, like Harry
Aye,
Kane's
Harry
finishes
Kane
next
pen.
level, like a belter.
Aye.
You're not top penalty, man. That's
Aye.
the way, like Alan Shearer, Nistelrooy,
Aye, good
proper
penalty.
pen. Aye, brilliant, man. They fucking about it. Hops and skips and jumps and roly polies, just
Roy Police.
stick it in the pokey.
Aye,
That's bizarre. I need to read that.
I read
That's so
it.
weird.
I saw it yesterday, just randomly
What
pop
were
up.
you reading?
I can't remember.
TikTok or something like TikTok?
I think it came up on. It would have been Instagram somewhere. Said something about it, and I just clicked on it because it said that he knew what was going to happen. But again, I don't know why he did it. But that's what I read, mate.
Oh, well, there you go.
Spirit Rockdale.
Constable's goal.
Oh, my God.
Joke.
Freak.
And I actually think.
I love how the commentator says one of the best goals you'll see, but the camera actually doesn't get it.
Yeah, ball was moving too quick.
That was some goal.
That was a
It
great
looks as if it takes a wee sort of like on the surface up a little bit before he strikes it.
Before he strikes it,
and
and just
it
clean, man.
Hits it
Aye.
clean, perfect. Aye. And to be fair, only off the highlights again, I haven't spoken to anyone from Spirit, but it looked like Spirit were maybe the better team
I
up to that
agree.
point. It looked like they had the better chances.
From what I heard, they were more aggressive.
Yep.
Like they were coming out, trying to be like roughing them up. And
Yep.
the second half, Rockdale matched that. But I think the football still played more by Rockdale, is what I heard.
Yeah, I'm just talking from a
Yeah.
chance perspective.
Aye,
Spirit missed quite a few.
and then they hit
few
the bar.
chances. Aye, hit the bar.
That's a good effort, that.
Wow, yeah.
Nazim, was it? Isn't it?
Aye, young boy, fullback.
Aye. And then the second goal was also a very good goal.
Oh, great. And Moody holds it up perfectly.
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah,
And the wee
class.
ball over the
And
top's
Jerry's finish it,
wonderful.
Aye, that's it. Moody does very, very well there. Just
That was
timed it
very
perfectly.
goody from McMuddy.
It was, aye.
It was very, very good, man.
Very, very good. So the
Cord started, Griff came on off the bench.
I was just going to say that, but because that was my next point. I just seen him on the highlight
start back.
going to press somebody. That's good to see. Is that his first start?
I think so, yeah.
Aye, good on you,
Yeah,
son.
it's good for him.
Brilliant.
And it's
Superb.
good to see
Amazing.
Griff getting minutes as well.
Yeah.
Well, look, Rockdale are probably exactly where I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I think the only reason they're maybe not higher up is because St George and St United have started a little bit brighter than people had
Yeah.
expected. So I think Rockdale are sort of ploughing. The only game that Rockdale were a wee bit surprising was a Marconi game where they got pumped at home.
To be fair, I think they should have beat APIA. Like that game last week, they were all over them.
Oh, chances though as well.
Right.
You just
No, that's,
missed
I mean,
chances.
I've seen
So it's like,
that's the only Marconi game where I'll look at
Marconi
the results
game.
and you go like, that was like a weird performance for Rockdale.
Very.
But every other game, like the APIA game, still played well.
Mm.
So they're sort of performing very similar to last year in terms of consistency wise. So
Yeah.
good performance, great goal for Contention. Probably the best goal I've seen so far in NPL 1 anyway.
I agree.
I think NPL 3 obviously mixed crosses.
Next cross.
And then
NPL 2
Groz's goal. Groz's
Did
goal.
you see Aiden Kyra's?
By the way, actually what a fucking goal that is.
Yeah,
Aye.
man. That was full Van Persie. Like,
Aye. And
All
even the
over
ball
the
for
top.
Daniel Scally
Same
for the
guy.
halfway, like that was what a goal.
Aye.
Aye, that's a good kid. They two are, I mean, from pure
quality finishes.
like on the eye entertainment, Groz's is class.
Yeah.
But from technique perspective,
Aye,
that,
Aiden's hard, man.
that's fucking something.
I mean, they're both hard. I'm not saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aye.
Groz, to be fair, like the like
Aye.
the
But
sideline to Kanye,
his
like,
cadence
crazy.
looks closer to the edge of the box.
Yeah, it was
Like,
Like,
the
he's-
angle's
he's
tough,
further
yeah.
out, looks further out and further wide.
Yeah.
But aye, both belters. Both
Yeah.
belters. Great start.
Your game next, APIA Sutherland.
So call it my game.
What is your game?
Like have no influence on the game whatsoever.
Yeah, you actually did. I didn't think Sutherland looked fit enough.
That's
to
the
match
there you
him
go,
for
mate.
90
That's-
minutes,
yeah,
personally.
that's
ran out of legs, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
And, I look the API were good for the win, I think. First half, API had all the ball without. I think they had Mikey had a shot, Mike Constable had a shot from distance. I think Segreto had a shot from distance. And
Niz
then
made a great save actually. One
from outside
top
Segreto, I think
hand
it was. But again, outside the box, so they had two shots from outside the box and they had a set piece that hit the bar. But in terms of cutting his opening, from a game plan perspective, everything went to plan. Like we scored, don't get me wrong, our goal was very fluky, but we scored two goals disallowed, marginally, like so marginally. Offside, Olsen and Taki both scored. And if they'd obviously not seen if they'd went in, but in terms of game plan, watching from a coaching perspective, you're thinking we've absorbed some pressure. They've not really cut us open. We've had the ball in the back of the net 3 times. We've had a couple of counters as well. This is going to plan. But then
good.
second half started. APIA came out pretty well. Like I don't know if that we didn't give any instructions to this, and the players didn't believe this. But I think maybe protected the lead a little bit. 1-0. Don't think they intended in sitting deeper, but APIA came out the blocks and we sat a little bit deeper than we probably
Yes,
wanted
a bit
to. Then we
instinctive.
struggled to get out a bit. And to be fair, we kept saying the changing room first 15 minutes. I think APIA scored 59 minutes or something. And then the next 10 minutes was a bit of an onslaught. Next 15 minutes actually. 60 to 75 was a proper onslaught. And then we rode the wave, got to the last 15 minutes, and there wasn't a lot of chances the last 15. I think Temba had one cleared off the line. We had about 2 minutes to go or something like that. But at that point you were thinking, because Taki nearly scores as well. So in that last 15 minutes,
That's a
Taki
good save actually,
Aye,
Kaz.
good save. We had a few set pieces and I thought, do you know what, maybe we might hang on and get this draw here. And then APIA get the goal. But I mean, from an APIA perspective, they're leaving there thinking they deserve the 3 points.
Yeah.
Losing a goal in the 90th minute is never easy. It's the third time we've conceded in the 90th minute. Oh, aye. 3 out of 5 games we've conceded. We've been in the game one each way, a minute to go. And we've lost it from different reasons, having the ball, set pieces. So frustrating from their perspective, but again, I can only talk from Sutherland's standpoint. I think if you look at all results, 7 games, there's been 1 goal in every single game we've played.
Yep.
3 out of the 5 games have been last minute. 2 were involving, and the other 2 were involving red cards. We're all 2-1, 1-0, 3-2. Even the game we beat Blacktown City was 1 goal last minute.
Yeah.
So I think Sutherland are there or thereabouts. APIA were, APIA, that's another thing. When it was 1 each, 20 minutes to go, the bench substitutions make a massive difference. Jack Stewart comes off the bench, Farinelli comes off the bench, Denmead comes off the bench,
Mate, fair enough.
Gonzalez comes off the bench, Max Coates comes off the bench. It's like even the young boys are
Guns.
top quality
Good players,
players.
yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
Not to say like the boys we come off the bench are still decent, but they've got 3. Oh, Farinelli starts on most NPL 1 sides, Jack Stewart starts on most NPL 1 sides, and Denmead starts on most NPL 1 sides.
Yeah.
So it's strength, which if you're trying to get a winner,
And you got
makes a
to
big
give
difference.
Parisi credit too. Like he these guys come on and with intent. Like they don't come on sulking that they're on the bench.
No, well, I think that's what
I
he's
don't know
got.
how he manages this rotation of players because it's actually disgusting. How
Well, I think
many
man
guns have up
management
front.
is that's what Franco, his personality will be in it. That's why people.
Yeah.
He's a likeable guy, nice guy, and he also has got the respect of being a good footballer as well. So I think keeping all those players happy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to keep them happy forever, but I think season to season, you know the core group who you can keep happy. And I look happy. It's no surprise. I mean, Kuta wasn't even playing. So I was saying to Chaz, like, the centre halves, Temba and Kyle Shaw. Kyle Shaw was playing Sydney FC last year.
Yeah.
Temba's obviously one of the best defenders
Gone around.
in the comp. Eddie Cass wasn't he? He was brilliant as well, man. He's so good.
He's the one who had the shot that Nizic saved.
Aye, he's brilliant. I mean, as I said, first half he got a lot of the ball, but to me, he's one of the core players. When he's if you can stop him, you got a bit of a better chance. But if he's on it, he dictates so much of the game.
Yeah.
He's good, man. He's very, very good.
Last year in the grand final, he was unbelievable.
He's good,
He was
mate.
so
I think he's
good.
very, very good. But like overall, APIA, Lambert Park, arguably the hardest fixture. Maybe you'd say they and then going to the Palace at Marconi's, two of the hardest away games to play.
Yeah.
Never easy not to lose a game from their perspective, but APIA got the points.
Yeah.
Player St George conceded their first goals of the season in round 7. That's a good effort, that.
10 hours and 15 minutes, I did the calculation.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's some going on.
And that's
Yeah,
just-
'cause it was the 75th minute, eh?
yeah. Nick Cyrus, man, I'm telling you.
Some of the saves he's made on the
he's
way
a
there.
monster. Like,
Some of the saves he made, even against us, Sutherland game was a joke. Then the game last week against the Olympic, the save he made was
Oh, it
brilliant.
was a great
he's
save.
the
that, eh?
NPL Courtois.
The Courtois.
No, it's like just 6'6".
Yeah, he's a
like,
big man.
I realized that he's playing a different sport. Ooh. When like I remember I was for my first time playing with him, they put a cross in and I'm backtracking with the striker ready to pick it up. Man, this bloke's collected the ball. I can't tell you how high out of the sky. Like his head, his arms, his leap.
Everything's above
And I'm
him.
like, oh shit, I don't have to worry about where this lands.
That was a great ball for that
Wow.
goal, by the way.
Oh, Harry Keys, I think it might be his first start, but he was the one that was always off the bench for Sutherland, for Spirit last year.
Spirit, yeah.
Very, very underrated player. And a lot of people won't even know who Harry Keys is. He actually scored against Rockdale in the semi-final we played last year. But he's
He does very well there.
scored like 4 or 5 goals for us last year, and every goal was Olympic 90th minute, Wollongong Wolves to win 1-0, Rockdale semi-final, all important goals.
Yeah, well.
Very good impact player off the bench, but can make a big impact starting as well.
Would you say he's good at unlocking the defense?
Unlocking, hey.
Hey, sorry.
Sorry, mate. Keep him coming, mate. Any
Got
joke's
two
a,
kids,
any
I'm
joke's a
allowed
good
to
joke?
This is a good ball too. I remember seeing this previously.
Aye. Has Harrison Farrell got a chance here?
It was.
This guy's so raw, man.
He's
He's
good
a
though.
funny kid.
Quick as well.
Yeah.
Big chance. I mean, at that point, go 2-0 up.
truly.
Yeah.
Very difficult for
Keeper does
Marconi
well, though.
to claw it
Yeah,
back.
smart.
It looked like a right good game. A
It
really
did.
good game. You can't see the crowd, but I'm assuming there'll be a decent crowd there as well.
That intelligence to hold that guy's body in front of
Aye.
that.
But a lot of these boys are playing at a good level. I mean, they're playing international football as well. They're around good coaches, good environments, high standards.
Yeah.
Was that Marconi's really first chance on these highlights?
Yeah.
Yeah, there'd a few kind of defender blocked a shot and
The one that went from distance.
This is probably the most interesting thing now is how St George react from this, their first loss and now conceding. Because
Yeah, got to bounce back now.
Bissett does very
a
well.
little bit
there,
of luck
man.
Marconi get here, good save there, but a wee bit of, like there, I feel like the keeper could be saving that. That'd be
It's like the
disappointing.
bounce wasn't what he anticipated.
Be disappointing.
They look 14 shots to 7.
I know, but
Suppose
again,
it was-
I can only go off the highlights. There's
No,
not a
of
lot.
course.
There's not a lot of clear cut shots because a shot can just be scudded wide.
Yeah, that's right. That Busek is some player, eh? But
Yeah.
Aye, very good, mate.
Man.
Very good player. And again, makings of their
No.
own downfall here.
So again, you're talking young boys making
so
impact.
silly.
It's like
Oh.
Noah Anderson comes off the bench for Marconi, scores the first, wins the penalty.
Did he score the first goal? Aye.
Yeah, he scored
Ah,
the
brilliant,
Yeah.
man. Aye, that's super.
Some
That's what you want to
impact.
see. I talk about that under 23-year-old.
Yeah.
Noah probably would have come through anyway, because I know Flea and Seka often put through a lot of young boys.
Yeah, they do.
But
Good pen as well.
great
man.
pen
Wow.
fave to Damien.
Yeah, very
Great
good
pen.
pen.
Confident. 10 minutes to go.
Fire out.
Great pen. Like, no fucking about. Just
Yeah.
there's that
No
old
Jorginho there.
conversation that was saying like how
No Jorginho.
it's very risky for goalkeepers to stand still at that time in the game.
Oh no.
It's got to finish that though. Oh. It's got to finish that. A bit of a gift from St George. And that's it really. This free kick goes wide by a bit fair margin. Big result for Marconi again. Marconi's had a tough start. We've mentioned it a few times, but Marconi's had a really tough start to the
Yeah.
season and they've came out of it.
Yeah.
Probably the one game we expected to win was against UNSW and they dropped points. So
Yeah,
Could
probably
be
the
the-
hardest roster, but then you have players like Yesich and stuff. Like these guys,
Experience is massive, mate.
Yeah, and they're just like people who are winners. People
Aye.
who are winners, they just keep winning, man. Like
Yeah, of course.
those big games, you need winners.
And that's
I
even
think-
without Anton as well.
Yeah, Anton, 100%. Like there's a lot of them in there, and I think that's they're going to keep rolling on. Marconi. I reckon they're probably favourites this year, personally.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be the standard with APIA, Marconi, Rockdale.
Yeah.
They're going to be in amongst.
Yeah, I don't
What,
think
in
you
what
can-
position? They're going to be in the top. Those three will be in the top 6. Then you've got the Spirits, the St George's, the Sydney Uniteds. Still going to throw in everyone else below that as a wild card at this point, but you're going to have those 3 as a core 3. They're the 3 every year. The only one that's maybe a bit surprised this year, unless you can get the finger out and stop getting red cards, is Blacktown.
Yeah, that's right.
Because Blacktown's not.
If they can play with 11 men one week, that'd be unreal for them.
And then but also you can't discount Sydney United just now in terms of how they've started.
No,
like
they're in the
hustle
top
for
6 almost every year as well.
Yeah.
They're in there
Yeah.
currently. But the Blacktown's the one who's always in the top 6. Who've got, as I said, right now they're still within top 6 because I think Wonders on 12,
Yeah.
Blacktown's on 4. I think
Yeah,
it is.
right, they're not that far
Still,
off.
it's 8 points. I think that's nothing. But you can't keep getting sent off every week.
Nah.
Yeah.
I was joking with Poochie, their physio, about it. And I was saying, you guys, when you guys do shape, should practice with 10.
Aye.
Just like start mixing it up, put Trav center back and go 10v11, and then
Just see what happens.
do the rotations that you would do when people get sent off.
Yeah,
you might as well
that's
start
true.
preparing for that.
Aye. Do you? I know your physiotherapy is located at Blacktown. Do you work with Blacktown?
Yeah, we do all the work
Who's
for
the
the
Black-
boys, girls, men's, women's.
Ah, okay. Aye.
Yeah, plus a couple of other clubs as well.
Right, Chaz, what game's next?
St George and Wolves.
Oh, Moto, you can talk about St George.
I only watch the highlights.
Yep.
So
Do you still talk to any of the players?
yeah, a lot of boys there, still good friends. Yeah.
Who's your mates at St George?
Obviously Jack Kenny, the goalkeeper.
Yep.
We did a filming last week.
Oh, did
actually.
you, eh?
Yeah.
What did you film? What did you film?
Oh, we just like a talk, like a random thing.
Oh, okay.
Just in the
Yeah,
car.
okay.
Hub.
Yeah. Yeah. Also football as well. Sometimes a little bit. Yeah. He was saying they actually got the best team this year. That's what he said.
What, in the
The
whole
last
league, or as in
three-
like
3 or
the,
4 years.
Oh, that's the
They're
strongest
he
team they've
thinks
got.
that like in terms of the team,
Yeah, okay.
he said like one of the best team. That's what he
Well,
said.
I don't. To be fair, from watching their games, they've not been far off it. I felt like the Wolves game, which we'll get to in a second,
Yeah.
they looked like the better team.
Aye,
Only Andy missed a pen.
Solskjaer made some big saves.
Oh, yeah.
Aye.
Some really big saves.
Yeah.
Then as you saved the penalty.
They draw with St George Saints,
Yeah.
who obviously started really well, draw 0-0 with them. I don't think they're a million miles off it. And I think a lot of it, as I said, the league's really, really tight this year.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of... Sydney Olympic got battered, didn't they? No, SD Rails got battered off Sydney Olympic. Sydney Olympic got battered off Wanderers. Has there been any other big scores? Like anyone been thumped?
We lost 5-2 in round 1.
Who's that to?
Sydney United.
So he's
That's
did.
right.
That's right. Aye, he's
Conceded
collapsed
One
last
up against
15 minutes.
Fifth and then
Yeah, conceded 4 goals in 15 minutes.
Has anyone else been? Has there been any other scuddings?
Not big scores really, nah.
I can't think of any. Like, oh, well, what was Marconi Rockdale scores? I don't know, 4-1 or something.
4-2.
I can't remember.
They get 2 goals, I think.
I can't remember, but I can't remember any teams getting absolutely pumped.
Yeah.
It's tight.
Everything's been close. Even last week, there was every game, bar one was 1-0.
That's right.
Like, so it's...
One
it's-
goal in it. Aye,
aye.
one goal in it.
Yeah.
Oh, St George City. Let's go.
No, I'm not watching the game.
No, watch the game. Oh, I was going to talk about it.
Just
Okay.
going to talk about it.
Oh, up to my point. I looked for the highlights at St George. Obviously missed a penalty. Had some big chances.
Big chances, aye.
Solskjaer made some great saves. And then, well, Wolves did have some chances as well. But they nicked the goal, what, 5 minutes to go?
Aye, 86th minute, I think. 88th minute, Tate Russell. Good finish.
Aye, it was a good finish.
Ball, like, the awareness to put it over the keeper was
Oh,
really good.
Yeah.
Really
Were you
good
shooting?
finish. What?
Was he definitely shooting? The
Ah,
bloke at the back sticker looked like it was.
It was a
Aye,
funny
give
goal.
him-
The
give
ball
him-
actually, it was a bit of a weird finish, to be fair. But if he meant it, we'll
If
give him
he
a
meant
we'll
it,
get the
that's
benefit of the doubt.
Aye.
I'll
We'll
back
just-
him. I'll say.
Aye,
I'll
he
just
meant
say-
it.
Just say he meant
I was
it.
just curious. I was like,
Aye, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. What do you think? Think he meant it? Did you see it? Did you see the goal?
Yeah, I saw they got the.
Did he mean it?
he shot across it.
Yeah.
I would say that. Yeah.
I'll say he meant it,
That
aye.
minute, yeah.
I think he meant it, aye. And then Sydney United with the 3 points yesterday against Blacktown. As we spoke about, Nick O'Brien gets sent off
That's the red
12
card.
minutes in.
But this is a genuine question. Obviously, the last man rule. If you foul them, nah, hold on.
If it's in the box, it's a yellow
Aye.
card and pen. If
So
it's
what-
out of the
see
box,
if you
it's
just-
red.
No. But only if it's
a
in the
football tackle.
box and it's a tackle to
Aye.
try to win
You
the
have
ball.
to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a
Aye.
challenge
So
of the
see if
ball.
he just waits a yard extra and clips his heels.
But it
Oh,
depends
like-
on how
oh,
he's trying to get the.
Oh, let's just say slide tackles.
Aye,
He knows not
there's
getting it.
Yellow card, pen.
Yellow card and pen.
Is that better than?
What would you? I would rather a yellow card and a pen have 11 men than go down to 10.
Especially at that time
Aye,
in the
10 minutes in
game.
a game.
Yeah. Or
you
just let him shoot. Like
Aye,
keeper, like, Hendo's a good keeper.
exactly. Play the odds and go, do you know what? Either foul him.
Yeah, just
Oh,
start
just
trying to
11
wrap around
men.
and in case he hits the post,
Then
you can clear a second ball.
I think that when you're sitting here, you all know it's easy to see things and say things from this vantage point, but in that moment of the game, it's very different. Like you're struggling to get back. You're maybe not really.
No, you're desperate. You'll
Aye,
do it
that's
with
it.
your
I'm probably
hands.
hoping he doesn't fall as well. Like, you
Yeah,
need
try
to
to
get
get
a little
yourself
tug on someone,
around
get off
and
balance,
it's
he's gone
hard.
back
And they
down,
fall in
you
it
know,
and you're like, I
shit.
hardly touched them, but I have touched them and it looks like
Ah,
I've done it. Nah, no, it's alright saying it in
man.
Put a bit
hindsight.
of pressure on him.
But I'm just thinking from that real perspective, like you need to be aware of it in the moment.
Aye.
But that is the margins. It's like he goes in there a yard.
And it's maybe another step, one more step in a slide tackle, and you get penalty and a yellow card.
Aye. There you go. But I look, Sydney United, man, fucking fair play to them. 7 for 7.
Aye, very, very.
What do
good.
you think? I mean, Marconi and Spirit both went a wee bit unbeaten last year. I think Marconi went 13 games or something last year, 12, but they drew a few.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know what the record would be for wins in a row.
I saw they posted about the starting the season with wins in a row.
Is that the record?
Was, yeah, no, the record's Spartans in 2015, I think it was.
What did they get?
9.
Was that MPL 1?
That was MPL 1. They,
Blacktown Spartans got.
they randomly got.
So in the morning I've been using these wee things.
What are they?
Well, they're hydration sticks, so Isagenix make them. In the morning I usually just wake up, mouth is dry as an Arab sandal, and I smash a pint of water, but I've been sticking these in the drinks. They're got a wee bit of flavour to them, got electrolytes in them. They're class.
You can get them and everything else in the Isagenix store with a 10% discount using code CFS10 or clicking on the link in the description box below.
Got this huge injection of money back then, and they bought the whole league. They had like Brett Stubman there, Elsid Barkasir, David Goulo, Ray Miller.
Right, okay.
They probably just stacked it.
Did they win the league that
Phil
year?
Macris. They started fumbling. They went 9 games unbeaten, and that year Blacktown City kept beating them. They beat them. They were the one who broke this winning streak. Then it was the last game of the year, and Spartans needed a draw to win the league, and Blacktown gave them 7. Then they played each other in the semi-final the next week, and they
But hold on,
beat
Blacktown
them
beat
3-0
them 7-0.
7-0, and they had to draw to win the league.
And you beat 7-0.
Yeah, then they played them in the semi-final next week, beat them 3-0 again, so it was like 10-0 over 2 legs.
Oh,
And they just kept going boom, 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 and just got knocked out of everything. And I think they stopped giving money to Spartans, and they got relegated, and then they've been
Wow.
PL2 since. But they were a big club for a year. Like, I don't know how they got this injection of money in. I remember at the time hearing the boys weren't getting paid at one point because they didn't expect to have had to pay so many win bonuses.
Right,
So they
okay.
had to like chase money up and stuff. But yeah, they
Fucking hell,
proper
man.
stacked the squad.
Wow.
Oh, so nine's to, like, I don't know, Sydney United have got, I think, a tough game this weekend. I'm not
Rockdale, I'm
Rockdale.
sure.
Rockdale guy, so, I mean,
And they struggle with Rockdale.
well, this is probably the first game, to your point, Robbie, Sydney United are probably going to play a team in that top 6, is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if they've played Wanderers yet.
No,
This might be their first game as a team in the top 6. So it'll be a good test to see where Sydney United are at. But aye, fair play to Sydney United. Second goal,
Shit.
Carlos gets a second goal.
Aye.
Comfortable finish. I mean, there's only in the highlights it was just Sydney United one-way traffic
Yeah.
after the red card, as you'd
No,
expect.
some chances.
Blacktown. Let's just quickly talk about Blacktown. When you had a young squad coming into it, but I just think the 10 men you can't judge them, can you? Properly.
So rough for them.
You can't, because even against Sutherland, they got 2 of the red cards, and they were, I mean, they're in the game till the last minute effectively.
Yeah.
But having 9 men makes
It's
it
rough.
very difficult to win a game when you've got 9 men in the pitch. And then obviously the weekend, 10 men for 80 minutes.
Yeah.
Nah, it's hard
There's
that.
another game with 10
Very
as well.
tricky, man.
Because then that's them five losses in a row.
One game. Who did they beat? I beat first game of the season. Beat Olympic,
Yeah.
which again it looked like a great result because Belmore's always a tough place to go. But now you look at the league table and you
3
think,
corners, yeah.
well, what was it? You don't know.
Well,
how
they
it
got
was.
Jacko Bryan coming back soon as well. Though. I think when he comes in, that
Yeah.
changes.
He can't be
their
far away,
style.
can he? 'Cause when I spoke to him, he said like 3. I said like another month or so.
I think he's training in full. Apparently, he's looking like he's finishing his class, but it's just his movements that are just
Yeah, yeah.
the last bits that he's got to
Well,
take
let's be
over.
honest. Like they've got some top players, but Jack O'Brien for the last 2 years has always been.
Top 3 striker in the league. for
Aye, like he's usually the guy who gets him out of trouble. If they're struggling, like if it's a 0-0 or whatever, he's a guy who can pull something out of the bag. So it's been a big miss for him.
Very intelligent runs too, man. He's always off your shoulder. It's
He's
so
a pest,
annoying.
mate. He's a
So
pest.
annoying.
He's a pest.
Yes, he's one of those guys. If you just you'd love him in your team, but you'd hate to play against him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just a complete pest. He's a whinger as well on the pitch, and he's always chirpy. And again, if he's in your team, you like love it.
Brilliant.
But
aye.
against him, he's just one of those guys who can definitely make a big impact.
Yeah.
But we'll jump on NPL 2 very quickly.
Best league in the world.
Good,
In
isn't
the
it?
world.
Great league, yeah.
Very competitive, actually.
It's very competitive, man. Rowdymuir beat Central Coast Mariners 1-0 on Friday night. Good result for them.
Huge.
It wasn't Isaac.
Nah.
No, it wasn't. Jets and Spartans drew 3 each.
Wow.
Yeah, decent result for Spartans away at Jets.
Seen that.
Tigers dropped their first points of the season. They drew 1 each with House. Berries lost 4-2 to Hurstville Zagreb.
I seen
Collie
College post.
Berries.
The berries.
Great night, decent berries.
It's so funny, man. Inter Lions, what's happening at Inter Lions? Does anyone know?
I spoke to one of my mates who played there, and I thought he was still playing there. I said, "Babe, what's going on with you guys?" He goes, "I left," and so I'm like,
I'm in a housemate. I don't know.
But apparently, no, it wasn't very good when he left.
Yeah, okay, because I think they've got a fair few injuries.
Who's their manager?
I'm not sure, to be
No,
honest.
I
with
don't know either.
you. But they lost 1-0 at home to MacArthur Rams. Hakoah lost 2-1 at home to Prospect. And you boys beat Dulwich Hill 1-0.
Yeah.
Let go.
Yeah.
Penn, how was
Mate.
it?
How was the game in general?
Honestly, it was probably our worst performance.
Was that?
Yeah.
Mate, they turned up, Dolly. Oh, I think you always know they're banana peels, those games, and you're playing a team that hasn't won a game yet, and you go on Arlington Oval, and their pitch is like, you know, the ultimate soccer pitches. Like mate, the artificial grass is horizontal. Like, it's, you can wear your futsal boots.
Yeah, I hate Arlington. I hate it.
Mate.
I think it's a great setup, but the pitch is crap.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Aye.
And they're doing like they're bopping, man. They're playing triangles, playing through lines. I'm like, well, what is this? I just expected them to get long and maybe winning second balls.
Have you played them in pre-season? I thought it looked alright as well.
Yeah, good footy. And they missed a sitter, like one of the best sitters I've ever seen in my life. I don't know I don't know who it was, but cross has gone over. I think a centre back's head. One of their guys has chested it down, and the guy's like, 6 yards out in front of the goal, and you sort of waiting for the net to move. You go, oh no, like you cringe. Mate, if the goal was 5 goals high, he would have missed.
5 goals.
I swear, like he killed a kookaburra with this thing.
Was a keeper still in
He's in the goal, but
still in the goal?
But
Okay.
it was vertical. If I tried to clear it, I would have done that. It was crazy. And then we got a pen for.
Was it a pen? Nah.
What was it, a pen?
I would say it was a bit. I don't know.
His bicep
It's very
handball?
close. It's very difficult.
Aye, biceps handball.
Yeah, because it was pretty much bicep tendon up here. I would say, like it wasn't. It
Who?
wasn't. It was a shoulder.
Was it the handball?
And we got a
Yeah.
handball in the box, and then Bay slotted it. And thanks for coming. Let us go home with our 3 points. It was.
You're gonna get plenty.
You're
of
going
those
to get
games.
that. And I think
He
that
said it comes in circles, right? Like we had a terrible one against Northern Tigers where our young boy Seb got red carded. The guy
that's
pulled
right.
his shirt, tangled him. He sort of trying to throw him off.
That's
Second, He
right.
gets a second yellow for it.
Blake said to me that Seb punched him in the face.
As well, but that was. But yeah, it comes as you said, it goes in waves. So when that happened, I was like, you know what, man, let's take that 3 points and keep that
move
rhythm
on.
going.
Tough for Dolly. So Dolly's not won a game yet.
Nah,
I don't know. Off
yeah, they're
these.
struggling, poor blokes.
And that first one is
2 points.
essential. They're sitting bottom. There's a wee bit of gap, I suppose, but a Hakoah Prospect.
Jets are a bit lower than I thought they'd be. Hang on, 7.
Yeah, Jets didn't started the best. That's when you said it was a good point. I think it's a bad point for Spartans away for the Jets. Jets have been poor this year. Won one game.
Yeah, fair. 4 draws.
Aye, I mean, I do agree they're a bit probably unpredictable as well, but they tend to be younger players, don't they?
Yeah.
And as I said, they've only won one game, so I think that is points drop for Blacktown Spartans, especially now that Bankstown City have won a few games. I think you boys are only like 3 or 4 points off the top now, all off the promotion place now.
Yeah, I think we're 1 point off now. If you
1 point, is it?
Bitch has
No,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
4 and 2 points off. There you go.
2 points off. Aye, so it's you can't really afford to be dropping points, man. It's such a tight league. And look at House. House just cheekily.
Mate,
Sneaking up there.
Radar,
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Even Rams, I think we played Rams in pre-season. Man, they were like freaking tight unit, eh?
Relegation battle, Chaz says.
Yeah, well, Chaz didn't like MacArthur. Didn't like the
No, I
trip.
didn't like it. It
There's
doesn't
one
like
way to go for you from.
It's
you.
far, mate. It's
mate.
far, man.
I hate this place. They're gonna shit. They're gonna get relegated. Mate, they were a tough unit.
Yeah, okay.
Couldn't really break them down very well, so I can see why they're there.
But as I think that MPL 2 is like that, though. Like, you never really know what
Mate,
to expect.
Baptism of fire we had first game. Jesus.
Right on your man.
that game was nuts.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that
were
game anyway.
we were planning to like press man for man, and they'd try and play out, and we'd go, and mate, it was just every time, then bang, and then transition, and then coming back at us, and then, mate, I think I ran 12.5 Ks.
But I think
I was to change. Was I allowed to change your passes, or wasn't I?
Sorry, yeah, as well.
But I think that's right with your strength has been the past few years is in how they press and how they win the ball back and transition moments.
Yeah.
Because when we played them last year, we lost 4-1 last year in the second round, and we conceded 3 through playing out, like just making bad decisions, and they're just waiting for it. And when they go, they're so aggressive in how they go forward, man.
They're decent.
Yeah, they are good players as well.
It's,
to be fair.
it's hard to prepare against, to be honest.
Yeah, of
'cause
course.
It's just like X factor players in advanced areas, like.
And I
how
think
do you
that
prepare for that at training.
Usually-
You're playing systems. This is how they're going to play. So we're going to play.
it's
but-
harder because there's not as much footage either.
Yeah.
So it's like
true.
you know, like we're playing St George this weekend. You can go on NPL New South Wales and watch games. Like all the stuff is easily accessible.
Yeah.
Whereas you're trying to get Vale from someone who might know someone here, who knows someone there, to give you some stuff. Do you know what I mean?
It happened on the weekend. Our coaches said, like, sorry guys, we have no footage of Dudley Chill. Like we can't
Yeah,
find
there
it
you go.
here, but we expect this.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Is it's tough from that perspective. Yeah, and we'll jump on NPL 3 very, very quickly. Results in there that are potentially shocking. Bankstown United drew 1 each with Sydney Uni.
Yeah, bad result.
Sydney Uni are doing all right, by the way. They've turned a wee corner, it seems, the past few weeks.
Yeah, I think
Um,
United are struggling to score without Mitch Crossbar. He's
Yeah,
done
I know.
tweaked his hammy, and he should be back, close to back now.
I've actually seen somebody score for the first time.
Parramatta lost 3-1 to Glacier Red Magic.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a big loss, that one.
that's a surprise, isn't it?
And also, Justin Biega, the Parramatta goalkeeper, got sent off last week.
Ah,
So he wasn't playing at the weekend.
So he's did put a keeper in this week.
So they just left the goal open. Dunbar and Rage was 1 each. Bonnyrigg beat Hawkesbury 5-2. Hawkesbury get 2 players sent off.
Jeez.
I think there's something wrong with the volume button on my Instagram, by the way, because I was watching one of the P and changing room videos and it was very quiet this week in the P and changing room. Pressing volume up, but there was nothing coming off.
That was decent from you, by the way. That
Very
was
quiet.
good. I was actually saving that result till last there.
I didn't actually see the result until this morning.
Camden Tigers beat Inner West Hawks 2-1. South Coast beat Central Coast United 2-0. And Mounties beat Nepean 5-0. And Tell Me hat-trick.
Was it? Aye, big
Yeah,
man's
and
fit.
Tell Me scored
Is he
3.
top scorer on NPL 3?
We'll tell you right now.
There's always some random wee guy, you don't even know his name.
Yeah. And then they
Wee
become-
Jimmy Pimble, who's got 14 goals. You're like, who's that?
That's Jimmy Pimble.
14 goals.
And Tell Me scored 7.
7 goals.
There you go, there's an extra.
Right, here's
Alright,
so how many goals will do you reckon is for Tell Me in that team in that league is like minimum? Do you think you should get
25.
25?
Yeah.
What do you think? Right, Moto? How many goals should Patrick and Tell Me score in NPL 3 minimum to have a good
20.
20?
Yeah, they're easily.
I would say 20 as well, but Paddy's like Paddy. He's a good player, man. And
Mitch
he's,
Cross scored 35 in that like 2 years ago.
yeah, and Paddy's like his designs for those balls to his chest. He's so good at pinning players back. So
Yep.
it's probably like the style should suit him that league.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go 30.
I think 30.
Yeah, goal.
If he doesn't score 30 goals plus, I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
30 goals plus.
It was 3-0 going into the 90th minute, and then Jonathan Suarez scored to make it 4-0 in the 91st, and then Tell Me scored this third in the 94th.
Johnny's a good player, man, too. He was
Yeah.
at Marconi 20s, pushed into first grade, didn't get much minutes, but like he's a gun.
Right, okay.
Yeah, really good midfielder.
There's a lot of good players in those lower leagues. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of factors at play. But
It's mad because I was saying that. I say it every week. Like, do you know Garang Awak?
Yeah.
G. He's on the bench for them.
Wow.
He was playing NPL 1 with Mount Druitt last year.
There you go.
Bizarre.
so back to the results here, Chaz. Sorry, just a couple other ones to look at. I didn't catch them all.
South Coast 2-0 on the 3-hour trip.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Central Coast United, that's it. But Central Coast United are struggling a wee bit.
But good result for Bonnyrigg, 5-2.
Yeah.
Most of the midweek game against Coogee.
Yeah.
Backed up with a 5-2 win. That's big for them. They needed a win, to be fair. Parramatta is a big surprise.
I know, because they've been on a decent run of form, Parramatta as well.
Very good run of form, aye.
But then
But
you
they've had
go...
some big injuries, but too. A
Yeah.
couple come through the clinic. Like one, the left back did his ACL.
Oh, okay.
Right back popped his shoulder out on 2 games ago.
Right.
So I think they're like, I imagine, I don't know how much depth teams have in that league, but You lose 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
big
patching up players,
and
yeah, it's
then-
hard.
Yeah, it's
I think that the depth will drop pretty quickly in that league.
think
You'll have
so,
a
yeah.
strong probably 10, 11 and it'll dip. What about the league, Chaz? Have you got that there? The league table?
Of course, mate. I come prepared.
Yeah, how many tabs? Just,
mate, a lot of times there.
oh, gives me
It's
anxiety.
it's all this stuff.
Yeah,
like
sure it
the
is.
highlights.
I suppose it is, aye.
Nah,
Not the
I
last
closed
one.
Pornhub before I came on.
So let's see, Nepean on 15.
it's the second.
What's time you on? Mounties? Oh,
18.
18. It's only 3 points off.
And
it.
then you've got Parramatta,
Game in
obviously,
hand.
game in hand.
But Granville Ridge, to
Game
be
in
fair,
hand.
although I said that was a big result, Granville Ridge, sorry, I'm talking absolute pish. It was Ride Magic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On the 7th. Granville Ridge, South Coast
Rage Premier
Flames.
later this week as well.
Who's bottom league,
That's
Chaz?
interesting.
Sydney Uni style.
Go on, say it, chat.
Aye.
Aye, 4 points of the last 2 games, a win and a draw.
Aye, really good stuff.
He's an arsehole, isn't he, man?
So who do you reckon in that league? Because people obviously don't talk enough about NPL3. In that league, like we keep mentioning Mounties, right? So let's just all in agreement. Mounties are going to be top 2 minimum.
No, Mounties will win the league.
I think so as well. But I'm talking about who will get promoted. Who's the contenders? Mounties, and who are the other ones? Parramatta. Are they going to be up there? I think till the end of
I
the year.
think so, yes.
you think?
They've got enough in there. I
Yeah.
think Granville has some top players there as well.
I think it's some interest in that second place.
Even
Nepean,
you
obviously,
look at-
Nepean are going to be in there, of course. Yeah, they're still up there.
And Fraser
Parramatta.
Park, I think, will get close. And in a West
Yeah.
Hawks, it's it's tough.
I don't think they got enough in West Hawks. I couldn't imagine them coming second.
Well, Fraser Park have got a no bad squad for what I've heard.
Yeah, they're decent.
I've got a few boys that played NPL2, NPL1. What about Bonnyrigg? Moto, you're obviously there last year. Was there a lot of the boys from last year still there?
No, like most of the players left.
They all
Like,
gone?
they only kept like a couple players.
Yep.
So now they got like really young team.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So
Even there's bold members, like I don't know, half of bold members left as well.
Oh, did they?
So it's pretty much like whole
New
Was it a
club.
new team
new
altogether?
teams, yeah.
Look, and that can't be discounted. Like, if you get a new team at any level, it takes time, especially if it's young boys.
Yeah.
It's going to take a bit of time for them to get going as well, but they'll be under a bit of pressure.
Have they got like only Serbians there now? Is that true? If
Yeah,
ends in
kinda,
each, then
yeah.
you can
Yeah,
play.
I think we're trying to go a bit of direction. Like, we've tried to put money at it. It's not really working. Do you know what? Fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? Let's just go at least stick
Aye,
with the
we're here
culture.
now. We may as
Let's
well
just
try
stick
and
with
get back to something.
young Serbian boys through.
You say we then?
What?
You say we've gone that way?
No.
Is that it?
He did say
I
we've.
heard we-
I heard that as well.
No, I was quoting them. I was quoting them. I've done that.
Third person, yeah.
Oh, brilliant,
Fumoto
man.
Kamada.
Rafferty.
I know I talk a lot of shite, by the way, but if there's one thing to believe is on is where to get the best Savlaki.
Where would that be?
Savlaki boys in Marriottville, next level.
To be fair, I've been there. Savlaki boys have put together a champagne pack. In the champagne pack, you get Savlaki, lamb Savlaki, chicken ribs, pita breads, halloumi, dip, and it all comes in a nice wee Savlaki boys colour bag.
So just ask for a champagne pack when you go to Savlaki boys in Marriottville. So that's that MPL3 done. Oh, by the way, I do need to mention. So this is a bit of a more of a somber note. So Tim Aitken, who is obviously well known around the football community and at MacArthur Rams, sent us a message through. This is more a thing for the football community. So this has actually been on social media a wee bit. I don't know if anyone's seen it on social media doing the rounds, but basically one of Tim's family members has had a bit of a tough time. So big football fan as well. It's Tim's cousin. But it's actually quite sad reading out. But basically, he's got a bad illness. It's basically given very limited time to survive. It's been out of nowhere. And it's basically looking at his family members, 2 young kids. They've set up a GoFundMe page. Not for, I think, as far as I'm aware, that the family member's got quite a serious illness. It's a terminal brain cancer. She's only got a few months left to live. So his wife also lives with an incurable disease and is medically unable to work. So they've set up this GoFundMe to support the children, who've obviously got a bit of an uncertain future. 2 young kids. They've currently raised $161,000 or $300,000. Again, this is about supporting the kids. And Tim's just flagged it to us and just says, look, if there's anything you can do. So we thought it'd be right, someone in the football community who's made a massive impact. Tim, if you know Tim, you've been on the show actually, great guy, huge in the MacArthur community. If anyone has been affected by something similar or knows Tim or is in the community and wasn't aware of this, we will put it in a link to you on Instagram. We'll put it in a link in the show notes below. If you can put anything at all towards it, it would all go a long way to support Glenn, Tim's family, and everyone in the football community.
Class.
Yep. Well said. Well said.
What's next?
Next. Moto. You're in trouble. So what's your favourite movie of all time?
Oh, I knew that this question was gonna come. You told me on the way here. Yeah, like Harry Potter is my favorite.
What a guy.
I love Harry Potter.
What a guy.
A few people have
That's
seen
my
Harry
favorite.
Potter.
I think I've already watched like 10 times.
What's your favourite one?
Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. Harry Potter show.
Third one.
Third one,
What's
okay.
it called in English?
The Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah, I love that one.
That sounds like a tough one to learn in English at. The Prisoner of Azkaban.
No, I was watching it in Japanese voice.
Oh, okay.
Voiceover.
Yeah.
Voiceover.
Yeah.
Harry Potter Kung Fu, it's called.
Yeah.
Harry Potter Kung Fu.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Brilliant, man.
In Japanese, so.
And what would you eat while you are watching Harry Potter?
I don't really eat food. Like
You don't
when
eat
I'm
food?
watching
You don't eat
movie.
food? Come on, man.
Like when I'm watching
really eat
movie, I don't really eat, to be honest.
No popcorn? No snacks?
I drink sparkling water. Sparkling water is my favorite drink. Sparkling water is my favorite drink.
Hold on. Let's just rewind a wee bit. Talk to me about you wake up in the morning. Between you waking up and going to bed, what do you eat in a day?
I have a
Bowl of sparkling
banana.
water.
Banana, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. And then definitely, yeah.
Let's say a banana a day. Doctor away.
I eat pretty random, like. But I've been making old-night meal. You know that stuff? Old-night meal.
Oatmeal?
Night old meal.
Oh, oatmeal.
Old meal, yeah. Overnight meal. Sorry.
Oh,
Overnight
yeah,
oats.
yeah,
Okay,
overnight
yeah,
oats.
okay.
Yeah.
Overnight
Say it
oats.
for you.
Yeah.
Overnight meal.
Yeah, I've been eating it like 'cause after having it, like I don't really get sleepy. You know what I mean?
So you have overnight oats, banana,
Overnight, yeah.
anything else?
Not really for the.
For the full day.
Do you drink one of those, Moto?
And then this
No, the other one. The other one.
So
cafe.
for that-
I have cafe as well.
But then, but at the full day, from morning until night time.
I have pasta, like random. I really random. Like pasta is my favorite food as well.
There you go.
Right,
So you
okay.
eat pasta
Yeah.
while you watch Harry Potter.
Pasta and sparkling
Do you
water.
eat chocolate?
Sparkling water.
I eat chocolate, yeah. I have Tim Tam at home.
Tim Tams.
Yeah,
Brilliant,
Tim Tams
man.
is good, eh?
So is Aussie culture with the Tim Tams, Italian culture with the pasta
In the car here as
and the
well.
coffee.
Cafe, yeah.
Nice, man. So,
yeah.
so
you know what I love? Vegemite.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Have you ever tried Tim Tam Vegemite?
No, I
Very
never tried
good.
it. Is it good?
Nah, I'm not.
How do you eat your Tim Tams?
Tim Tam?
How do you eat it?
Tim Tam. Just Tim Tam, that's it.
So,
What's
so,
good?
I don't know how
And
to
then you
eat.
drink
so,
soup.
so do you drink tea?
Yeah, tea. Yeah, I mean, I'm more like coffee person.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So see, if you get a Tim Tam, you bite the two corners. Right.
Corn.
The corner.
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 Yeah.
Corner.
The two corners.
The corner. This part.
Corner,
And this
eh?
part. The corner.
Oh yeah, corner. Yeah.
Yeah. Bite the edges,
Bite
and
the
then you
edges.
suck the tea through the Tim Tam.
Is it good?
Like a straw.
Amazing.
tea. What kind of tea are you talking
Like
about?
English breakfast tea.
English breakfast.
Do
tea.
it with coffee. Better with coffee.
Okay.
I've actually never done that.
Oh, it's brilliant
Does it-
because
that
it
sounds
just
good.
brings the chocolate
Makes it
through.
a mocha.
Oh,
I
okay.
have to try
no,
it.
it's
Yeah.
cheap.
Oh, it's
Mocha?
unreal, man. And you know,
I mean, it might be like slander here, but I don't love Tim Tams. They're alright. They're
I
very
enjoy
average.
What?
I
I
prefer
mean,
the.
if someone gave me a Tim Tam, I would eat it, but I wouldn't. If it was a range of biscuits, I would not be selecting Tim Tams.
I like the caramel Tim Tams, but I can't. Like, it's one of them that if you buy Tim Tams, you need to be prepared to eat 5 or 6. Like you can't just have one Tim Tam. Well, I can't.
Moto, what's one of the boys at Sutherland, Japanese player, gave me matcha tea biscuit. It's like a matcha tea.
Matcha tea biscuit.
And it's like a, it's
You
like
know
a
matcha?
wafer. It's like
Matcha.
Yeah.
it's like a wafer with like a soft milky filling. Very good. Anyway, I'm not sure what there's probably a Japanese name for it,
Okay.
but I'm
I
sure,
thought maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, but very very good.
famous.
And so match day, what do you? So you see, you don't eat a lot. So if you boys are playing on a Saturday, what do you have to prepare for match day?
So in the morning, like it's the same food. Night oatmeal. Was it?
Yeah, overnight oats.
Overnight meals. Overnight oats.
Yeah,
Yes, that's the one.
Overnight
Good.
oats.
Subscribe to
Banana.
our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We teach Japanese people English.
That's what I have on the game day in the morning.
With a banana.
And banana as well,
Yeah.
obviously.
Obviously.
And pasta as well.
What kind of
Oh,
pasta?
Tomato pasta?
So your game day meal's good, like
Same,
oats,
always
pasta.
same.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Always same. Yeah.
What kind of pasta? Spaghetti, penne?
Pasta, yeah.
Which one? Like the
Pasta, mate.
Spaghetti, yeah, spaghetti
Spaghetti?
one, yeah.
What did you do there?
Yeah, spaghetti.
What about after the game? What do you have after the game?
I tried to like take protein. Like before a game, I tried to take like more caramel for
Yeah, yeah,
energy.
yeah.
And after game, I tried to take protein. So I don't know, just get the kebab and chicken and stuff. I don't really, I can't be bothered to cook after game. So
Yeah,
Oh yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
Do you have at Bankstown? What do you get post match?
Kebabis.
yeah.
Bit of, like actually last time that was mad.
But is it, do you
Chicken
sit?
and
These all
stuff.
sit down, or is it just grab something?
Nah, like it depends on the week. Most weeks we're going to. They made that new pergola.
Oh,
thing.
actually,
they
We
did.
go in there and they
That's good.
put some food on, and that's pretty sick.
Right, class. That's a good little setup.
I was told you go to Sefton Playhouse after a win.
Have you been there, Moto? Sefton Playhouse.
What is it?
Don't start.
They play chess. The chess club.
Chess club.
Yeah, you know chess club.
Yeah, chess. I know.
Yeah?
That's
No,
So-
he makes jokes a lot.
playing a
Yeah,
blank-
it's a nice joke.
I don't understand half of it.
So after training, you train Tuesday.
We train Tuesday, yeah.
After training, Robbie will take you to Sefton Playhouse.
I'll drop
yeah,
you off
you
there.
should.
I
You
can't
should,
come
yeah.
in.
Yeah, and then you'll have a deliberate puncture so you can stay longer.
Another flat tire.
Oh no.
I tell you.
What was your initiation songs at Bankstown? I saw yours. Goodness
Oh, you
gracious
saw
me,
it?
man.
Yeah.
Did you see his? Was that a
game's
Sludge?
gone.
Aye, Oompa Loompa.
I've not seen that.
Oh, funny man.
You don't want to see it. It's a little bit embarrassing, but it's funny.
That is funny. Like literally the two of them up doing the full Oompa Loompa dance.
Why did you like? How did you know that off by heart?
It used to be my ringtone in high school. I don't know. I thought it was a funny song.
High school? How old are you now?
33. Yeah, I'm a little odd. But like,
Clinging on to those high school years.
yeah, no, and then like, it was just beforehand. We were like, oh, tonight's initiation songs, and then I was like, oh yeah, like I've only ever done one in my life. I managed to avoid it at every
Oh,
club
did
I
you,
went to, and I always organised to make sure everyone's doing them, but I've never done one. Only one ever, I did a Oompa Loompa song. I was telling Sorgi, and he goes, oh, like as in, you know, what do you get when you gobble down sweets? I'm like, wait a sec, you know the words as well? He's like, yeah, bro. I'm like, I've never met another adult in my life. A human
Yeah, you
being
auditioned for one of them,
who
did you?
knows-
Auditioned for the original.
And then I'm like, are we doing a duet? He's like, yep. And I'm like, all right, I feel like stepbrothers, you know, like we just become best friends. Yep. And then like we're like, how are we gonna do it? You know, they do those little like cartwheels, like the the Oompa Loompas. I'm like, let's do like those real bad cartwheels, and then how they do that little dance around.
Yeah,
and it's
I
like,
saw
all right,
the
let's- we just sort of
nailed it.
organised it on the spot.
Oh, to be fair, I've never heard anyone do that, so it's a good one.
Aye.
Yeah,
What was
so
your?
gotta be different.
I think I sang I Want It That Way.
Can
Oh,
you
aye.
can you give us the sing it now?
Second one.
Can you sing it
Go
now?
on, show 'em how you do it.
Now
Yeah.
you have
Yes.
my fire. No, that's it. This I believe when I say I want it that way.
Tell me why. Yes, Moto.
See how you're talking about how you dodged initiation songs?
Sorry?
See how you said you were the person that organised initiation
Yeah, yeah.
songs? I want to absolutely kill that Niz at cheer because Niz is obviously the captain at Sutherland, and usually the captain, leader guy, organises everything, and often they dodge the stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It was his birthday the weekend last week. Didn't he bring in cakes? Shocker.
That is poor.
right. And do you know why his excuse was? He's listening to this, he'll be laughing and listening to this. So we have the Sutherland changing room, but they're redesigning something. So they went and used the other changing room. So I was like, cakes today? He's like, I've not got cakes. Obviously realised they must be flapping. No got on. Oh, it's because we're in different changing rooms tonight. So obviously everybody's like, it's a fine, mate. It's not fine. It's not. So I went on for ages and ages, and I'm like, mate, if that was you, and one of the guys forgot.
Of course, it's a fine man.
So but to be fair, he redeemed himself, brought in stuff the next day for the boys, but just standard behaviour for the guys who are leading it. You said dodge initiation songs. There's always that one. Like,
Aye, there is. That's true.
aye, they're always swerving it.
I thought that was me. That's what I was saying.
So, last question, and this is probably not last question, but it's a bit stupid asking you, right? If you could sign one player at your club that you haven't played with, who would it be?
Why is it stupid asking them?
Because
Just play
if
with
they
everyone.
wanted a player, they could just go and get the player.
Far. Man, you know who I rate so highly? But
Don't say Giorgio. Fuck's sake, calm
I
down.
can't play with him. I already rode his crib 10 years. Give me a sec. If I could go like a long-term contract, I would like wrap up Farinella, man. I think
He's going to be.
I think he's an unbelievable footballer.
I'm so surprised he didn't start every game.
I'm
I think he's
exactly
brilliant.
Man, if I was, yeah, again, I don't know what they're doing, but they're obviously doing well. But mate, he'd be,
Don't know what they're doing. They're doing quite well, mate.
yeah, but he'd be 90 minutes every week.
Yeah, I think he's very good.
Unbelievable football. Everything is locker.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah, I think if we can get him and then just for 1 year and then he leaves us again, I'd want him there for a 10-year contract and then
10
because he's
years,
young,
right?
21, go to his 30.
Nah, he's good.
some
He's
length
good.
out of it.
What about you, Moto? Who would you sign?
Like signing.
Who would you sign for Bankstown? Someone you haven't played with before? Anyone in NPL?
So not your friends, someone not friend.
To sign.
Yeah,
At
for
Bankstown.
But you can't have played with before. May not know a lot, but a lot, eh?
Can't be friend.
They can be a friend, but not teammate, no ex-teammates.
Never played with them before.
Sayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
We're very good mates.
Aye,
It's
also
not a
very
bad signing either.
Yeah.
Oh, he's very good.
Yeah, good signing that.
Between us, it'd be
I
having a
always
good
used to
vibe
play with
coming in.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Professionally, yeah.
Good player.
Say it again. Used to play with him.
We used to play together.
Oh, you can't pick him then.
Long time ago.
Oh,
Oh, so no, you can't pick him then?
someone you've never played with.
To be honest, I was gonna say Euro if he wasn't my teammate.
Right, but now he's
Yeah,
your
but
teammate.
now we're teammates.
Can't
That's
sign him
very
twice.
difficult now.
Aye, unfortunately.
Had to pick one, eh?
Yep.
You pick 3.
Struggling for one, mate, so just...
Nicholas Olsen, I think, because I love to play, I feel like he can get the best out of me.
Yeah, okay.
Good number 10, I'm a good winger, and he connects very well with wingers, and
Arguable, but
watching
yeah.
him, I think he's a good player.
There you go.
There you go,
Yeah.
Nicholas Olsen. Wonderful. So, we'll stay with you, Moto. So, I want to know about your football upbringing in Japan.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, tell me from the beginning all the way to now, please.
Okay, so I was born and raised in Japan.
Whereabouts?
Shiga, do you know the?
No, I don't. I don't know why I
I
asked
don't think
whereabouts.
you know. Very rural.
Tokyo, oh yes, I got it.
Yeah, very rural. Actually, it's the city next to Kyoto, but it's a very rural. I grew up in the mountain.
Right, okay.
I'm not even joking. I was talking to him on the way
It's
here.
the best story. Tell him not to tell him.
Yeah, on the way back home, sometimes I was surrounded by monkeys. Monkeys.
So
Yeah.
you were so you're
From
walking
school?
home,
I was walking home from the school because my home is in the mountain.
right?
So it's literally I was just walking through the forest. Obviously, it was a street,
Yeah.
but it's a very rural, and I was
Surrounded by
encountering
monkeys?
Monkeys got surrounded by. They tried to attack me.
Oh, they actually surrounded you, as in like...
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Because
okay.
they move as a
A pack.
Pack,
yeah.
What's a pack of monkeys called? Is that a pack?
School?
Come on, Robbie.
Chunky monkeys.
Chunky, a bunch of chunkies?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I
done
used to run away and
Did they not catch you?
no, they're very aggressive.
Mate, 36
But that's
k's
how
an
I
hour.
grew
You
up
think
in.
monkeys
God,
are
that's very
gonna
true,
say,
man.
Yeah.
No way.
So how far was school from home?
40 minutes walk.
Wow.
But it was all slow. So I have to go all the way down from the
So
mountain.
so you had to walk up one way and down the other way, obviously.
No, go back all the way down.
Yeah. So you go from the top of the mountain you live, you walk down
Not
to
top of the
school?
mountain, but in the middle of the mountain.
Right.
So I have to walk all the way down the mountain
To go to
get
school.
to the school. Yeah.
Wow.
And then after
Yeah.
school, you're tired, bag on your back, and you have to walk
Yeah,
up the
I was running
mountain
all the
with
back.
a parachute on your back, and you run over from monkeys.
How long was it? Is that why you like bananas so much?
Yeah. I guess so, maybe. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. That's how I grew up.
How long was the walk?
40 minutes. you
40
said?
minutes, yeah.
And how steep is the hill?
Hey?
How would you say
Like
that?
this, like this.
How steep walk?
Say stop, ready?
Yeah, like that.
Oofties.
Yeah.
Aye.
Show on the camera. It was this deep.
47
47 degrees.
40 seconds is
a group of monkeys called a troop.
A troop.
A troop of monkeys.
Wow.
A troop.
Aye.
Oh, wow.
There we go. We're
Oh,
learning
wow.
stuff today.
A troop of monkeys.
There you go.
I was close.
Hey, it's part education, this show.
Yeah,
You do it every
yeah.
week, aye.
So, was there a football team in your village?
Yeah, we had a local team.
Yeah.
That was playing there. I wasn't really like famous player back then. I'm not famous yet.
I wasn't famous then, but I am now.
He's back.
But then, yeah, my childhood dream was obviously to become J League, playing J League, and that was my dream. And I was really, really close to make it. Back in uni, I got some opportunity to go on trial for J2 and J3.
Yeah.
Like I went on a trial 4 teams in total, and I couldn't make it. Then I started doing job hunting. I was wearing suits.
What hunting?
Job hunting.
Job hunting, okay.
Yeah, sorry, job hunting. Yeah. I was wearing suits and then did like job interview, like probably like 50 interviews.
For football clubs?
No, for football clubs.
For what?
For what? Normal job.
Just for a job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I couldn't make it to Jelly. I have to
Okay. Now
find a job or
Yeah,
something.
of course.
Then I failed everything.
But what jobs were you going for? What sort of jobs?
Random. Like I had no idea what I wanted to do at the time.
Give me some examples. What did you do?
Like it's mainly like a salesman. Like
okay.
yeah.
So, I'm going to rewind. When you left school, so you played all your youth football with the local team.
Local team, and I went to high school.
Yep.
High school in Japan is actually pretty good high level. If
I was
you
just going
know-
to say that. Could you just explain, because correct me if I'm wrong, because when Japanese players say university, it's not the same. It's still university, but
Yeah,
the
but
transition to football from university is very different.
Yeah.
Can you explain how the system works in Japan football? How the football system works? Like what is like? There's a lot of Japanese players that come here say they went to university, then into J League.
Yeah.
How does that work? How's the pathway?
So basically, to become professional in Japan,
Yep.
most of the time after high school, after uni,
Yep.
or you in the youth team,
Yep.
like for J League, and then just make it get a professional contract.
So
That's how
the
we
university level, there's a lot of people watching from J Leagues.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot, yeah. And then, so actually, I was representative for my city, Shiga.
Right.
And that's where I met Seiya. We played there together.
Right. Okay.
And I went to high school, and then I went to high school with Seiya as well, the same high
wow.
school. And then we
Right.
played together for 3 years. We are very good mates. And I went to the Kansai University,
Right.
which is actually really high level in Japan. Like, it's like starting 11, all going to J League.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's how much high the level is. And then that's where I met Yu Kuba as well.
Oh,
We
right.
played together with same age.
Right. Okay.
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So I've been playing pretty high level in uni.
So when you were at uni, how come that, like, obviously when you finished, it didn't work out at J2, J3 when you went on the trials? What was missing?
So I just didn't I didn't have a good trial. That's it.
Right,
If
okay.
I had a good trial, I think I would have made it.
Right. Okay.
But because it's all about the trial,
Just
how
that
much
one
you
day.
can do. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Then I just couldn't make it, and then obviously you have to get a job.
need to get a
something
job,
after
yeah.
Uni,
What did you study at uni?
literature.
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Could you go back and trial again for J2, J3, or once you finish college system, you're done?
No, I don't. It's very
Hard
it's
to
not
get
easy.
trial
Yeah,
again.
it's very hard. Yeah.
So how old are you?
I'm 28 now.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
And then so you leave you finish university, and when did you come to Australia?
So I came here in 2020,
Right.
but before that, there's a funny story. I don't know, somehow I tried to become firefighter
Right.
Oh, wow.
after job hunting, and then this is the funny part. I went to exam for firefighter
Yeah.
with Yu Kubo.
Oh, did you?
We
No
both
way.
tried to become a firefighter.
And what happened?
We failed
They got
as well.
You failed.
We got surrounded by monkeys again.
Then
Turn the hose on.
I had no option in Japan. And I was like, I had Seiya was actually here before me 1 month earlier.
Yeah.
And then he had a connection with agent. And then he was like, kind of helping me out to come here.
Right.
I was like, it would be interesting to come
How
here.
did you feel the firefighting stuff? How did you feel it?
Like here?
How did you fail? Like, what did you do wrong?
In the fire-
And the exam
Which
for the
one? Exam?
firefighter.
Yeah, for firefighter.
I wasn't smart enough.
No.
But
But I mean,
what
was
do
it just a written exam?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was it? Okay. aye.
Written exam, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Couldn't make it, yeah.
What do they ask you?
What questions?
Like what kind of questions?
It's just random
Random. What's your
If
favourite
there is
movie?
a fire, what do you do?
Yeah, it's not nothing about firefighters.
What
What
is
do
it?
you think about firefighters? It's just normal
No
tests
questions?
like school.
No way.
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah,
X squared equals.
yeah,
That's bizarre.
yeah. I know.
That's crazy.
And we were studying together for like few months.
But this guy is unbelievable at putting files out. But quickly, can you tell us the capital of? Unfortunately,
Yeah,
you failed. Like, what?
yeah.
You saved 3 children from a building fire. Doesn't matter,
That's
mate.
bizarre.
I know.
Matter.
That's
I was like,
mental.
what are you gonna use this for?
That's,
Become
it makes no
firefighter.
sense, man.
Yeah.
That is bizarre.
That's mental.
Yeah, I know it's mental.
That's amazing.
Wow. Right. Okay. So then, Sayers agent helped you come here,
Yeah, yeah.
and your first club was Mount Druitt.
So actually, my first year, I came here in March 2020,
Yeah.
and it's pretty late, right?
COVID.
March. That's when COVID hit.
Yeah.
And in March, that's like no spots in NPL.
Yeah, the season
Oh,
started,
yeah, true.
Because the border was the window was closed. So actually, I signed one of the club in IPL.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I got signed, and 2 weeks after, they canceled the season. No, actually, they delayed the season. They said postpone.
Yeah. Postpone.
And I was training at the park with Saya.
Yeah.
Actually, we used to live together. And then we're doing like 1v1.
Yeah.
And then he did like a Ronaldo chop. I was defending. And I slipped on the grass. And I tore my PCL. Completely torn. Now I was out for like 10 months. I guess.
Doing 1v1s.
Doctor told me. And then, but because the Australia closed the border, if I went back to Japan, I couldn't come back.
Yeah. Okay.
So I decided to stay.
So
But
what did you do in that time?
Hmm?
What did you do in that time? So obviously it's a new country.
Yeah.
Could you work?
So I got a job
Right.
before, but because of the COVID, I got sacked. I got a job at Japanese restaurant, like washing dishes and stuff.
Yeah.
And I got sacked in 1 week. I had no job.
Fail the exam.
Yeah, and I got injured. Eh?
What do you call a group of monkeys?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I don't know. Should I study for this?
Then I got injured. I didn't have the money, right?
Yeah.
You know, only way to make a money?
Same for Bonnyrigg.
Casino.
Casino.
Obviously,
Love that.
obviously, this is a stupid idea. I was like, if I go to casino, I might be able to get a huge win. I don't know. It's stupid.
Everyone's thought walking
But
into the casino.
I
Your
didn't,
face is brilliant right now.
I didn't want to take a risk. So I was betting like 50 cents on like roulette.
Right.
I might win big. I'll put
somehow-
50 cents on
Yeah,
roulette.
somehow I got like jackpot and stuff. And I got like 3 grand from 50 cents.
On the pokies, you mean?
No, like on roulette.
Snappy. Roulette, like the
Yeah.
rule number 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
On roulette. Like somehow jackpot. You know, there's this jackpot in
Yeah.
RSL.
Right.
The
Okay.
number. I got that. So with the money, I was surviving, but still didn't have a money. So I was sleeping at my friend's home on
Yeah.
the couch. I didn't have a room.
Yeah,
My
okay.
first year. Then I injured. I couldn't walk, and that's when I started learning English. That's why I think my English is better than
Then a
other
lot of-
Japanese.
yeah,
player,
okay.
yeah.
So you literally just survived because you won the jackpot in an RSL roulette machine?
Kind of, yeah. I would say that because I didn't have a job, right? So there's
Wow.
no way to make money.
Yeah.
but
and
I
you
couldn't
can't,
go
you
back.
Can't move either.
Yeah, I couldn't move. Like I was on crutches.
And in COVID, like there was nothing to do. Like
Nothing to
everyone
do
was
either.
off jobs, and
Yeah.
only citizens would get.
I bet you moved when you won that
job
jackpot, that's for sure.
Yeah. I was like literally like sleeping, wake up, study English all day, and then I have to do the rehab right by myself because I don't have a physio anyone,
Yeah,
and I
okay.
couldn't pay. So
Yeah.
I was living 23 levels
Yeah.
at a time. So I was running all the stairs all the way from ground
Your
floor
neighbours
to
must have loved
20
you, mate.
But it was like an emergency stairs. So
There's
there's
that
no one.
Japanese guy up and down
Yeah.
again.
Every day. I did it every
What up
day.
your release bags? Good
man.
That's my rehab.
Yeah. Okay.
Every
wow.
day. And then, yeah.
You know what? You went
then I
from
came
running
back.
away from monkeys up the mountain, then you go into up the stairs and
Yes,
down. No wonder
that's
you're
it.
so fast, man.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Well, so
You'd
then,
definitely be that guy, but if you lived in that apartment block, you'd be like, there's some Japanese lunatic just sprinting up and down this every time I go out.
Yeah, that's my first year. It's
Right,
pretty
so-
rough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Crazy.
Pretty mad, aye. That is mad.
Yeah, that's actually unbelievable that you're still here.
Yeah,
And alive.
no, yeah.
What was your first two English words? Red, black. That's all I needed to know.
Wow. So then, obviously, 10 months going into the new season. What happened there? So how did you end up playing?
So after the year, doing rehab by myself,
Yeah.
I had an agent, so he took me to Madrid
Yeah.
trial, and then because it was during the COVID, they did like a big trial, and then they're like 20 trialists on the game,
Okay.
and then because I only played one game after injury, so they put me on the like 20s,
Right.
and then playing against first grade. Then I had a really good trial. I scored
Yeah.
like 1 goal, 1 assist, and we beat them. And then after the game, like they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna sign you."
Brilliant.
Yeah. That's how I got there.
Who was the coach at that point?
Stuart.
Yeah,
Oh,
Montgomery.
there's actually Cozy before
Oh, okay.
Franco.
So-
yeah.
Yeah. And
He was
what-
our coach first. Yeah.
and was that were they in NPL 1 or NPL 2?
Yeah. NPL.
NPL 1.
Yeah.
And how long were you at Mount Druitt for?
2 years. We had a very good team, especially the first year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Stewart was still there, yeah?
Jack Stewart was there. Mark Warren.
Mm.
Tariq Arich.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. I actually remember that team.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
We
remember
had a
that
very
side.
good team.
And then what? So that now obviously you can move. You're playing football. What were you doing? Did you find a job doing something else?
Yeah, then after I started walking,
Yeah.
I got a job at Japanese restaurant. I was making ramen for
Oh,
years.
wow.
Yeah. And then
And
yeah,
then, so where were you staying?
I was living in Chatswood.
Right, because
Yeah.
Mount Druitt's far.
Yeah, but because I wanted to study English, I wanted to put myself in an English environment, and I was living with Japanese people, so
Yeah.
I decided to move out, and then I moved in a house in the city, Piedmont, like with
Beside the casino?
I don't really go, to be honest, yeah. With 7 people, all from different country.
Right,
And
okay.
one of my flatmate was from Scotland. That's why I kind of
Right, okay.
picked up some Scottish
And
accent
they're
from
all
you guys.
they're all trying. Oh, including the Scottish person, all trying to learn English. At the same. Was that
Yeah.
why you moved there so you could strengthen
Yeah,
your English?
exactly
okay,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ah, good,
yeah.
good
So I can
decision.
speak
that.
English,
Brothel,
yeah.
that one, but yeah.
What a
Yeah.
cultural brothel, eh?
Yeah.
So did you get a car?
I got a car, so the second year,
Yeah.
because I had to go to Madrid.
That's why I was
all
asking,
the
'cause
way.
it's far
Yeah,
away.
Yeah.
You're really concerned about this distance he's travelling, aren't you?
Mate,
Yeah.
do you know what? See, because I know how far it is, right?
But Mount Druitt's
Yeah.
far away, mate. And when did you move up? That's still far away, mate.
Because I'm thinking in my head, how are you getting to Mount Druitt?
Yeah.
By trains to train
That's
3
not
times
safe
a
to be
week?
going to walk from Jesus
You'll
Christ.
get surrounded there as well, mate. Might not be monkeys, but
Well,
Sons of knives.
cool. So then 2 years at Mount Druitt, and then you went from there to Sutherland?
Yeah, so after my second season at Madrid, I think I had a pretty good season. I had like 11 assists, and then out of 22 games.
Yeah.
that's good.
Then I got a offer from Sydney Olympic and Manly and Sutherland.
Right, okay.
And then I think that year Olympic won the league, and the Sutherland was bottom.
Right.
Yeah, but I picked Sutherland.
Why?
I guess because I'm kind of a person who like wants challenge,
Right,
new
okay, yeah.
challenge, and they were completely building new teams.
Yeah.
They only kept like a couple players
Yeah.
from last season, and then like bringing all new players for the next season. Then the coach was Demi and Pani actually.
Yeah, good coaches.
And then, yeah, good coaches. Yeah, we had a coffee, and yeah, I was very just excited, and then just signed there.
Class, and what was the main differences between Mount Druitt and Sutherland?
I would say Sutherland more like how do you say structured
Yeah.
football, more like tactics.
Yeah,
Because
you
Demi
played
and
you
Pani-
played good football. That Sutherland team played good football.
Didn't
concede
any goals.
Demi left halfway through, is that right?
Demi left.
Yeah, but he's actually played good football.
Yeah, we dominated the ball. We didn't really score a goal
He
actually.
didn't get a lot of chances.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember.
yeah.
But
A
he
lot of
kept
games, didn't you?
Yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of draws, is that right?
Yeah, a lot of
draws.
draws.
Yeah, he kept a lot of the
a
ball,
lot.
but he didn't score a lot.
Yeah.
But that's frustrating playing against.
Yeah, but yeah, we defensively were very well. Like one of the least goal scorer
Yeah.
and
And then you
conceded,
were
sorry.
Sutherland, St George.
And St George. Yeah, I went to St George.
And how was were you a year and a half at St George?
Yeah.
1.5 years, yeah.
1 year. Yeah, I played there 1 year
1 year.
and a half.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I thought that.
Who signed you at St George? Mickey?
I just got offer. Like,
Mickey Euro,
Was it Mickey Euro that
the
signed you?
coach. St George coach. Who was coach?
Mickey.
Aye.
Yeah,
okay.
Mickey. Yeah, Mickey.
Yeah.
And how was your time at St George?
My first year at St George was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
We got a good team. We finished
Fifth?
fifth.
yeah.
Fifth on the table. We played a final. Somehow I played striker.
Who beat you in the finals?
Hey?
Who beat you in the finals?
We got beaten Blacktown.
Blacktown.
Yeah, semi-final.
Yeah.
And I played striker.
Why?
I don't know, like for the first time in the season.
He played up there at Sutherland as well
Yeah.
because I scored no goal.
But I scored at the semi-final.
Oh, you
I was a
did?
striker, yeah, but we lost in extra time.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Do you see yourself more of an attacking player or defensive player?
definitely attacking.
Oh, yeah, I thought so, yeah.
definitely, yeah. I'm not really good at defending, to be honest.
Yeah.
I only use my speed.
But St George, did you not play sometimes? At St George, sometimes did you not play sometimes?
Oh, yeah,
a
you
bit
did.
deeper defensively.
I was
Yeah.
playing I like left back.
Yeah, I thought I seen you play.
But more
left
like
back a few times.
attacking left back, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I was going up, going forward a lot of time.
Yeah. And then what made you make the move from St George to Bonnyrigg?
So the last year, we were kind of sitting mid on the table,
Yeah.
and it was really hard to make it to final, and no relegation either.
Yeah.
And it was just like only playing last 10 games. And then the Bonnyrigg, their coach was Stuart. He was actually my first coach.
Yeah, from Mount Druitt.
I got a call from him, and then he was like fighting for relegation. Can you come help us? And then he told me like some big signing, Josh Simmons, and then just like another new challenge for me.
Yeah.
And and so that's why I was like, new challenge, and then obviously they offered me good. They gave me good offer as well. Like
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
Yes, I
yeah.
suppose.
Yeah,
But if you're at the end of the season, I suppose, and you've got nothing to play for,
Yeah.
and you go, well, I can go here and at least you don't want to be in a relegation battle, but it's a bit more exciting
Yeah.
to be in a relegation battle and to see out the season with 7 games to go.
You spoke about it a lot
Aye.
before, like about how
Aye.
being middle of the
100%.
table, what are you doing?
Because it's hard if you get nothing to play for 10 games.
Yeah.
It's a tough 10 weeks, man.
And sometimes that often can happen. Well, if you've got nothing to play for, you might not start as many games because the coach might throw in some 20s players to try and
Yeah.
bleed some people through.
And also money, like
Aye.
teams might not
that's what I
want
mean.
to
So it might,
spend. Yeah.
might affect you what you get paid as well. Aye.
So then, on your time at Bonnyrigg, how was it? Like, was it hard to play there at that time because obviously relegation was a possibility?
At Bonnyrigg?
Yeah.
Yeah. But actually, it was really, really fun last 10 games
Right. Okay.
for me. Yeah, because you have something to play for.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed it.
And then you
Thanks for fun.
just couldn't get across the line in the final.
Yeah. So when I went there, it was like 9 points apart.
Yeah.
Something from second from bottom.
Yeah.
But then last, I think 7 games, we won like 6 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then went over the Mounties. And then they won beat Prospect first game and then second round. Yeah.
Second game you played
So
up front
lucky.
again, centre forward. The second game you played centre forward.
Yeah.
Do you know what's the absolute worst, by the way?
What?
See if you get something lost or damaged, especially in business wise, and then you're not insured. It's brutal.
I'd recommend insurers. You can jump online, insurers.com.au, and get a free quote in 30 seconds. Or you can visit the link in the description box below. Yeah, we were very surprised. I think that when, especially after you got a positive result at
Way
the
up.
away
Prospect,
game.
the last minute goal with penalty.
Mavs,
scored in the
Penalty.
penalty. I think that we thought, it was done. We
Yeah,
thought
done,
Bonnyrigg
yeah.
were going to
Yeah.
obviously go through. What happened in the last game?
I think we're more comfortable
Yeah.
going to the second round because we're unbeaten last 10 games at home
At
game.
home. Right, okay.
Yeah. And then we won the first game.
Yeah.
Draw is fine, but that mindset wasn't good. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
see
the
that.
Prospect nothing to lose. So they came at us. Yeah.
There was a good goal in that game.
Oh,
world
Kramer.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, very good goal.
Can't believe.
Wow. And then obviously you didn't want to play NPL 3?
Yeah, like I was talking with the club
Yeah.
after the season, but obviously like I still want to play as high I can
Yeah.
as well.
So sorry to interrupt. If Bonnyrigg stayed in NPL 2, would you have stayed with Bonnyrigg?
Yeah, I would have stayed. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was already agreeing with them if we stayed up, and then I
okay,
would
fair
stay
enough.
Right, okay.
before the last playoff.
Right, okay.
Because they're actually trying to bring in some players as well for the next season. Already they're planning,
Yeah, okay.
for the next year.
Yep.
But then
You
we
lost
got
the
ready.
game, it's done.
Everything has changed.
Yeah, of
everything.
course.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? Like the difference there. Because again, from a coaching perspective, you need to start recruiting pretty early doors. Because you're looking at those clubs who are middle of the table. You think maybe I can speak to them because their coaches make decisions. The player wants to make decisions. You can sort of get in the early doors. Like we signed Yakubu for Hills pretty early.
Yeah.
All agreed verbally at least early doors because you can do that. And if you get to the playoffs in September,
Yeah, late.
by that point, there's a lot of people already locked in contracts, signed in, and some players want it done before they go on their break. But then all of a sudden, oh, by the way, we're now NPL 3. Oh, I don't want to go there. And the whole club has to go,
Aye,
like,
that's it. I
all
think
those targets are gone, we need to go and revamp
Because
everything.
clubs will likely then, if they're going to play in NPL 3, their budget will be a lot less than it may have been in NPL 2. So then
Aye.
it's like, I've
That's
offered you
investors.
X, and now because of the situation, I can only give you Y. And a lot of players won't be happy.
That's
That is
crazy,
tough, man.
That's a tough one. What happens, and you always hear that in the championship with the
50% wage cuts.
50% wage, or even getting promoted, like they're in the Wembley Cup final, and they're like, when you scored the goal, and you know when you get promoted, your wages would double. And they said,
Is that a rule?
No, it's
No, but it's just a
general
thing.
rule of thumb. What often happens is if you're playing in a club, say you're
Wrexham.
Wrexham, for instance, right now, and they're on 10 grand a week. A lot of them might go to 20 grand a week the next year.
Well.
Like pretty common thing, but they always like in New Zealand podcast chats, when we scored the goal, we're on the corner flag. And that's they said. Did you think? I was like, I was thinking straight away. I was already spending the money in my head, thinking
Aye.
that much
gonna-
money, and all of a sudden, like, then you get put out, and you're like, fucking it, and all of a sudden your wages get halved or something else happens. Like you're like, fuck, man, God, man.
Change your life.
Aye.
So then, looking at this year, Bankstown City Lions, was that your only offer, or was there the possibility to go somewhere else?
I didn't really speak into any clubs.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I was kind of away from football, I would say,
Yeah.
after the season. But obviously, I was seeing Bankstown City like recruiting, like very well.
Big players, yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for them to call me. Yeah.
They want big players, they want me.
Yeah. Because I thought it would be interesting as well too. It would be like exciting.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Project.
A project, yeah.
The team to play for. Then I actually got a call. So, yeah.
So it was an easy decision for you?
Yeah, but I mean, actually, when I was still playing for Bonnyrigg, they kind of spoke to me as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
But after the all season finished, and they spoke to me again. So yeah.
They even named their brand after him, Kamada.
Kamada, yeah.
What are the odds?
That's funny.
Yeah.
So how's it been?
Yeah, it's been great. Like it's just the club. It's just like it's amazing support that
Yeah,
we're
good.
given. It's just really really good to be. Yeah.
And then, so obviously, the season didn't start very well. How was that period? Because, I mean, like, you've got big players. Like, let's be real. Sure. It's like players that, when you went to Bankstown, I think everyone on the outside just thought there has to be success immediately. So the first 3 weeks, not picking up points must have been tough.
Yeah.
How was it inside the kind of changing room environment?
You know, actually, after 3 losses, the coaching in the club is still positive.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It was pretty surprising. Like they they always back us, and then no negativity at all.
Right, good.
And then so that's why I was like, for me personally as well, like, I wanna reciprocate the club,
yeah.
because they actually backing us up,
Yeah, of course.
And I think that energy was kind of contagious, and then as a team, like we became more cohesive, I would say. And after that,
Some big words there.
on the road.
That's a bit of credit to the Japanese
I
guy.
know, very big.
Cohesive, contagious, reciprocate,
Reciprocate.
unbelievable stuff.
Yeah.
Let's shout out
It's
to your YouTube
wonderful,
channel.
wonderful
Unbelievable.
English. Yeah, very good, man.
Yeah,
Very good,
yeah.
very good. I was going to ask something,
Well, hopefully,
but
that's
then I
enough
was
here,
taken.
so-
I was taken away by blown away by the use of the language.
Oh, yeah?
I forgot now.
Oh, I don't. To your point of being positive, like I understand negativity being outside the club, but let's be honest, if I was in the coaching staff at Bankstown City and I'm looking around that changing room, the players you've got, I wouldn't be worried either.
I know,
I
but
think there was pressure, definitely.
I know, but externally, but
Yeah.
internally,
Everyone was
that's
hammering
what I'm
us,
saying. But
left, right, and
internally, you're
centre.
like, we're going to come.
We're
We're
gonna
going to
come
come
good.
good.
Yeah.
I sent Gary a picture. Actually, there was a picture of like the Galacticos at Real Madrid.
Oh, I seen that one.
So funny.
I didn't
The
remember that.
page.
It was
They
like,
put a pile of dirt.
who Bankstown thought they'd signed, and it was like Ronaldo, Zidane, like
I
all
can't
these,
remember that.
and then what they actually signed, and it was literally just a big pit of mud. It was so funny,
I
man.
don't remember that.
Yeah, for you.
I've seen that. Yeah, I think
haven't
I've seen
seen
that.
any memes the last month. I don't know why.
That's it, man.
I know, standard, mate.
But
Standard.
I think from the outside looking in, right, you think the pressure won't come from the changing room environment,
Nah,
but
look-
the people above, like the board members, and
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
where you look at it potentially coming down, because they've obviously made a fair investment
Yeah.
in what they want to achieve.
Our first two games weren't good enough across the 90, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like we had periods in both those games where we were good,
Yeah.
and then periods where we were flailed, and I think it was just way too topsy-turvy. I think you guys talk about how NPL 2 is like that, and
Yeah.
we obviously didn't expect it to be like that. But the thing is, like, results can flip so quick. Like that round money is right on me. We scored straight away. Euro had a bomb off the line that got headed off.
Penalty.
We had the
That's a
penalty.
penalty,
We had
yeah.
to carry us through 1-on-1 for 20 metres and put it just wide. We could have been 4-0 in 15 minutes, and it could have been 10. And then instead, you keep, like, goals change games. You keep them in the game. They get a header off a corner, one slips under, and then we're down 2-1 at half time. And I don't know how we got there. I remember in the 20th minute, I thought, man, this league's going to be a piece of piss. Like, I remember when Euro got the pen, I'm like, man, we should already be 3 up. It's going to be 2 at least. And then out of nowhere, man, like, it was an onslaught. So I think everyone had a bit of a moment of taking, like, almost adapting
fuck.
to the style of the
Yeah.
league. And
Yep. As a
all
new
that
team,
sort of
and to the
thing.
same point we mentioned about other teams, it's a brand new team. So we mentioned Bonnyrigg.
yeah, well, you
But
have to adapt.
it is as good a quality as you have. It is still a lot of players to piece together at the one time with a new gaffer, new background staff. Doesn't matter what level you're at. That does
Yeah.
take a bit of time. Like sometimes it'll be faster than others, but it's still going to take time.
For
Still
sure.
going to take time.
And even the style of footy, right? Like,
Ah,
we're
of
trying
course,
to play
yeah.
a certain way.
Yeah, 100%.
And we've also had a long rotation of injuries. Like, I don't know, every team will always complain of that, but like, man, like it's rounds the week before I went paid APIA. I think we had 9 of our own. Like, we had to borrow APIA players. We had their 20s keeper going goals for us. We had a midfielder of them we brought on. We brought on all our 20s boys. Like, we were probably struggling going to round 1. Then you have Shabao trying to play through, like, recovering from a hammy. Our keeper had like ruptured a muscle in his calf. I'd played 2 weekends post ACL. Like, you had a lot of guys who were just coming back and just squeezing it through.
No,
Like,
Euro done
round
the
1.
shoulder as
Euro
well.
had his AC
Shoulder,
joint
yeah.
that he's gone, don't play my feet because I can't hold the ball up, but I can't get my arm up. You know, so you sort of have to adapt your game for all
Yeah.
these guys. And I think, yeah, like that still could have gone our way. It didn't go away. And then the result is all that matters. No one cares about the style.
100%.
Then I think a Carl we lost. I think it was like, I can't remember what the number was. It was some ridiculous stat, like 18 shots to 4 or something, and we lost 3-1.
Hakoah are a horrible team to play against.
Yeah,
I
but it was
find-
just like, again, like it was a game.
That's
like, if you
football,
look
but
at
that's why we love
and
it.
that's
Aye, that's why I
exactly
love it.
right. So I think
Aye.
like on the weekend, if I say you lose something that you probably should win, that piles the pressure on. Then you win something you probably should lose, and the pressure's completely gone. We just go, yep, got 3 points.
I'm saying the context of that. People, for me, at the outset, I looked at that at my phone. I'm like, no, 20 minutes to go. I've got no context how the game's going.
Yeah,
Game finishes 0-0 hypothetically. You're like, fucking Bankstown, 30 points, but really, you just come away 1-0. No one bats an eyelid because you won the game.
Yeah.
And then they say they flip it the other way where you have actually humped a team and you lose the points. And it's like
Yeah.
fucking hell, the shambles. But
Yeah.
the context of it, again, even for the we see this with people coming on all the time, and even people who give us shit about how we report on a game, we get 2.5 minute clips just like everybody else.
yeah.
So it's very difficult to have a genuine, valid opinion on how teams are going, how it's going to go. Because you're just going off hearsay. They were at the game, they said this.
Yeah.
They could also be talking shit or be biased or.
Yeah,
but
100%.
you just need to just go. I think that
Yeah.
as it is.
So, Moto, off camera, you were saying that Bankstown are better without Jurosevsky.
What do you mean?
I said, so when we were chatting before the show, You said that Bankstown are better with no Jurasevsky.
Like, I'll be honest, I don't think so.
No, but you told me that.
I still think Euro's the.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
Oh, you got me.
I was trying to stitch him up there, man.
I didn't want that.
No, I don't.
Who started? So that's a question we asked last week. If Groz and Euro are both fit, did they both play?
Tricky one. First few games, Euro
What happened at the
started.
weekend? Who played at the weekend?
Groz.
Groz played.
Because Euro's got his hip flexor issue.
Oh, he's still not okay.
Yeah.
But if they're both available, I don't know. I'd be interested to know how that goes.
Fab's headache, not mine.
Yeah,
It's a
be interested to know.
Very true. Because it's one of them that, I mean, look, they're both very capable of scoring a lot of goals, man.
Mate, as you can tell.
And if you can put the two of them in some way, shape, or form in the same team,
Yeah.
surely
Just
it can
depends
be
on how it
very
affects everything else.
effective.
But
I know,
May
100%.
affect the dynamic. Maybe you just need to have.
Just put
One on one.
Moto on the bench.
Yeah.
Aye.
fair.
Put
Well,
Jurasevsky.
Moto's the third nine. Play 3 nines.
Play 3 nines. Brilliant, man.
Aye. And Robbie,
Yep.
you're supposed to come on in pre-season.
Yeah.
Didn't I come on?
Yeah.
What's been happening, mate?
On a lot. Come back from my from my knee, and then I've, on my second ACL reco, they had to trim my. So they tried to repair my meniscus. Pretty much told me there's a 20% chance it failed.
Yep.
So had a little surgery 10 days ago. So I'm off for a couple of months now.
So how much? So when are you back playing football?
I think the goal is round 17 or 18. Northern Tigers, I think, is the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Without
still a
pencil
fair
in.
while,
Man.
man.
Big game.
That's not great. That's not the sort of information he wants to hear, mate.
But I'm
It'll
just
come around
being
quick, mate.
honest.
It'll come around quick.
Honestly, like, so people can't say to me, man, like, how's your head with that? Like, it must be hard. After you've heard 12 months twice,
That's fine.
12 weeks, I'm like, oh, it's a piece of piss. Like,
Yeah.
12 weeks, I'm back,
Agree.
like, in the gym squatting in 4. Like, get me out there, I feel great. So it's annoying, obviously, and I hate that. Like, I hate when people overpromise and underdeliver, you know. And when I spoke to Meniscus in the preseason, when they called me to go there, like, I pretty much said, like, man, like, I pride myself on clean sheets. Like, I'm an Italian defender. I'm not trying to be pretty. I go out there and I try and, you know,
Keep the ball away from my goal.
Yeah.
And what was
Okay.
how many goals
And
you
then we
conceded the
copped
first game? 5.
in the first game. And that's why, and I felt rubbish about that, man. My head was gone. I've never caught 5 in my life. My whole life. Never caught 5 goals.
Probably on clean sheets 5 for mate. Cheers.
Yeah. And then I was like, man, this is rattled me big time. And then I got over it by Friday, I swear. Like, I remember Fab's pulling me aside and said, what's wrong with you, mate? And I was like, man, my head's still gone. I haven't finished watching the game yet. I'm still watching it in bits. Like, I was, and I hate that, like, I've promised that. And in preseason, like, we didn't cop a goal at Massey Cup when I was on. APIA say I scored a worldie against us from 30 yards. Other than that, like, I was pretty happy with myself. I'm like, I'm organising defence well, but then to do that, and then the next game we lost to Koa. The next week I spoke to Fabs about my knee getting caught and how it's in my head, and I was not playing like myself. And then now I'm out for 12. I feel a bit shit, like, in terms of that I've obviously come here to try and help them get promoted, and then I'm not on the pitch right now. Again, it's a bit shit, but that's also footy, and the goal is that now they've trimmed this bit of meniscus out. My knee won't get stuck in court anymore, and I'll be hopefully like a new signing for that last 3-4 months of the season and push for promotion and that. But we're just taking it week by week anyway.
And how did the Bankstown City move?
Come along, yes.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people had an idea of what was happening because your social media gave some hints away.
Yeah, look, I'm a. Do you want the long story short or the long story long? Like, how do you want
Scott,
this?
I want.
I want the details, mate.
You want details, far out. So if we go back to when I redid my knee a couple of years back, like, that was a pretty heavy moment in 2024 because, like, I did all the rehab and I did so much. I was seeing 3 different EPs and programs for fun, and I was like, man, I passed all my tests that I could possibly pass, and I felt like I was back, I was flying, and then to go again was crazy. But then the coaches pretty much said to me, look, no matter if we're at this club or another club, we got a spot for you. Like, whenever you're back. And I was like, look, I'm gonna have my surgery after the season, which means I'm out next year. So goal season 2026. So that was in my head. And they said, look, we still want you around it. We still think you're great for the change room. If you're part of the coaching staff, we can get you something like doing something like that. Otherwise, even just be there on weekends. If you want to come do some of your rehab, whatever. I was like, man, it's awesome. Like, I really appreciate it. I thought it was nice, and I felt a bit of respect and a bit of loyalty to that. I thought, if you're offering someone in my situation that kind of thing, I thought it was pretty amazing. So I spent 2025 at every game, still singing the team song, still getting amongst it with the boys. Went down to like one training session, but I was pretty premature. I was like, no, I'm not ready for this. I pulled back out again. Went to EOS, instant trip, went to Gold Coast, because at that point, all the boys were starting to go to Bankstown, and I heard there was some interest in my brother and I to go there as well. At the time, I was like, look, man, like, in my head, I was like, man, what Rockdale have done for me is pretty amazing, that they've said they'll have me in a couple of years. Like, I'm not going to go back on that. And also to play with my brother, like, that's what I love to do the most. Like, so I live in like West Sydney and I drive to Rockdale. It's a 40-minute drive, no traffic, but I'm happy to do it because it brings my family with my brother and his family and stuff. So then when time came to like, went to Isn't a trip. I thought, it was important to build camaraderie for the following year, considering senior boys are leaving. Went to presentation night, spoke to the head of football, pretty much offered me a contract. Said, yep, this is your money, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, sweet. He goes, all right, I'll email you a contract tomorrow. And the email never came. And yeah, it was it was weird, to be honest. Like, G also got his offer emailed to him. Spoken to him, and then it took a long time for him to receive his as well. After a couple of weeks, I'm calling Deezer, like, hey man, like, what's going on? I still haven't got like the contract yet. He's like, oh mate, like, he's probably busy, like, let him get onto it. I'll get onto him. And then every time I'd speak to Deezer, he'd be like, yeah, we'll speak in the next couple of days. And then it'd be a fortnight and I'm calling him again. Like, hey mate, like, what's going on? And slowly the chats sort of changed from yeah mate, like, I'll get on top of it, to, we have got quite a few centre backs at the moment. And I'm like, oh, cool, I don't care how many centre backs you got. Like, I back myself, and I said, you can choose how many centre backs, watch me play, because I'll be there. Like, if I'm not starting round one, I don't mind. Like, I'm there for the squad, I'm there for the change room. I know that no one knows who played in what game and what minute to get you a trophy end of the year. Like, I want that trophy, and if I play 6 games, I'll play 6 games. I'll play 16. If I play all 30, amazing. Like, whatever it is, I know my role is to win trophies and make us not cop goals and improve the change room. And yeah, then bit by bit, I was just hearing bits and bobs from other people. So like, the president had sent an email out of players signed and players not yet signed, and then my name wasn't on either list, and that email went to a guy who works for me. And he was like, Robbie, like, why aren't you on this list? I'm like, why would I not be on that list? Like, so he's replied saying, where's Robbie? He's like, oh, we're pretty full with defenders now. So I'm thinking, what's going on here? So again, I've called Deezer.
Sorry, that's just interrupt. So it was actually the boy in your work who replied to the email saying, where's Robbie?
Yeah,
oh, was
where's
it?
Robbie? Like, because obviously he was confused by it too. Like, we just assumed that I was there. Like, they've offered me a contract. I just thought, oh, the guy's busy, he's changing jobs, he told me.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, by the way, he's liking my Instagram stories, which is baffling me.
Who's this?
Matt Riborowski,
okay.
the head of football. The guy who's in the corner of my story that day. Yeah, like, mate, I'm baffled. The guy's liking my Instagram stories and not sending me my contract. And I'm thinking, do I have to call you and tell you send me my contract? Someone on his Instagram, I liked his most recent 30 posts. I'm like, here you go. Like,
I'm here.
Yeah, you want to see me? I'm here. Like, call me, bro. Like, call me, email me, have some balls.
Yeah.
Nothing. So yeah, I thought it was pretty snaky, if I'm honest with you. Like, if that's the relevant animal. What do you call a group of snakes?
I don't know, mate.
You can Google that.
It was on the fire safety example.
So I was kind of caught by surprise there, and I've called these, and he's like, mate, we're trying to make some space for you. Like, I'm thinking, make space for me. You've literally offered me a contract before anyone, really. It was 2024 when it happened. And I know it made it sound like his hand was a bit forced. Like, the club was signing players without him being part of that decision-making process, is my understanding. Then I had a patient who I was treating who went down and trialled at Rockdale, and he goes, mate, I went down last night. I didn't know, like, where were you? And I'm like, mate, I haven't got a contract. What do you mean? He goes, well, I asked them, like, what's going on with you? And they said, oh, we're trying to find him another club. No, they're trying to find me another club. And I'm baffled at this point. I'm in my work. These guys are going to be taking the piss right now. So, there you go. The group of snakes. A den, pit, nest, or bed. Okay. Well, at least I know how to refer to them.
There you go.
So, but yeah, so yeah, so I found out like that, and that was when I made that story on my Instagram. I thought, stuff this, man. Like, I can't believe. I think I'm a pretty honest kind of guy, and I think if you tell the truth and you're an honest kind of person, like, you don't have anything to hide. Hence why I'll tell you the story, because like.
That's the way it happened.
Yeah, it's football.
Yeah.
Like, that's.
So see, when you put that story up, was that just after you'd found out?
That was the day.
That was the day.
that day.
That was the day you found out that they were trying to find you a club.
Yeah.
okay.
I was frothing. I was like, man, like, don't you find me a club? I'll find me a club. Like,
Yeah.
the problem is,
But just fucking tell me.
I don't know. I had to find a club basically.
Well, I rejected like 4 or 5 clubs before. Like, people were reaching out because they're like, oh, Robbie came back. I think people think, it might be a good signings and that. So I'm like, and I'm like, nah, man. Like, I'm gonna stay at Rockdale with my brother. Same as I said no to Bankstown. All the boys are going to Bankstown, and I love the boys. Sorgi, Euro, Blakey, like Bay. Like, I mean, I'm close with those guys. Like,
Yeah.
Not too many group chats with all of them. So like, I'm thinking, like, I said no to that to stay with my brother, and like the beauty of playing with G, we're extremely close and we have been our whole lives. We played 13 of 15 first grade years together, but like it keeps our family together. Like I see him 4 times a week. 3 times at training and game day.
Yep.
Our kids come to the same game. They
Yeah,
wear
of
the
course.
jersey. They come in and sing the team song with us. They're in there with the medal when we win the league. Like that's what I play for. I play for my kids and my family, and for that. And like before games, we'll meet at my mum and dad's house, have lunch, and then go from there. Or like after a game, we'll go and get a feed. Like it's we're about family, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
we're
more
very
than
much
just the
together.
football.
Like I don't care about the football. Like you could put us at any club, man. Like as long as we're together, we're happy. And yeah, like, and previously we've left clubs because the other one wants to leave. Like when I was at Melita and I went to Blacktown because he was there and they offered me, and I went to play with him. Then he wanted to leave Blacktown for Marconi back in 2019. I wanted to stay. I loved Blacktown. I literally bought a house 11 minutes from the ground. And then that pre-season, I'm driving to Marconi. I'm like, fuck, you dummy, G. But he wanted to go, and I'm like, all right, we're playing together. Like, we'll go together. There for 5 years. I did my knee. Marconi didn't give me what I wanted. I was like, nah, I want to leave. He's like, all right, I'm going to Rockdale. Rockdale's around the corner from my house. And I'm like, fuck, you got to be joking again. So I'm doing the long drive. But like through our career, like there's a lot of times I wanted to leave as well, and he'd leave with me. Like we just always play together. So that's why I'm dirty.
You've lost that. They've stole that from you a little bit.
Yeah, and
So what happened at that point? You posted that on the story. Did that come out? Did that come to anything?
yeah, well, that just had a heap of people inboxing me from other clubs saying what's happened, blah blah, reaching out to their coaches, but everyone's full. This is like November,
it's
late November.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, man, I have to find a place to do my rehab now, because I'm still at a point like I've just had a year off. I've done all the strength work. I've passed all my testing, and I need to go somewhere to train. So I'm like, where am I going to go to train even? And I'm thinking, like, do I reach out to one of the clubs that I work for or whatever else? And then was one like a random Thursday night. I'm just sitting there with my daughters under each arm watching, I don't know what, watching probably maths or something. And then like my phone, I get a message from Euro saying some bloke left their team. And I'm like, cool.
Sorry, just to interject there, but before that came around, the gap between you posting that on social media and realising, shit, I've not actually got something at Rockdale. Did anyone actually at any point contact you and say, just to let you know, mate, you have nothing here?
No.
So you basically found that out purely from
word of mouth of other people, and then it gets worse. Like it's actually like, so yeah, like I've, because I know they signed Griffo and Tasma Dakudis, good centre backs and stuff going there. Plus they already had James Nikolovsky, Karamilevsky. Like they had a lot of centre backs there, and good ones too. Again, I'm not like,
that's not the problem.
Here's what it is. But then I heard that TAS was leaving to go to the Oceania League. And at that point, I was like, well, I called the other back. I'm like, mate, like, you're saying you're trying to move people around to get me. Like, this bloke's leaving. Like, I think you got a spot there for me, possibly. And he goes, I have to look into that league and da. And then I hear again from other boys, I think they think they need a striker more than they need a centre back now. So they're going to go try and get a striker who can add to the team. And I'm thinking, like, you literally have offered me a contract. Like, it's just as a human being, or as people, like, you should be true to your word, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think that for me there, it's just, see, even they've offered it in 2024. Things can change.
Yeah.
But see if things change, they need to have the conversation with you.
It's not hard.
Just sit down with you and say, here, this is the situation. We wanted to do this, but circumstances have put us in this position, so now we need to do something different.
My issue was the transparency about it all. Like, as I said, these guys are, liking my Instagram stories and Facebook stories and stuff, like coaching staff and people. I'm thinking, man, like, you know I'm being I'm being done dirty here, right? Like somebody's snaking me. I don't know who the individual is most at fault, but if you know what's happening and you don't call me, like you haven't got my back.
Yeah,
so don't try and
shit.
pretend we're friends, because we're not friends now. You know what I mean? Like these people want to pretend we're friends. We're not friends. You didn't call me. You knew something was going on. I was getting shafted. And they all talk about, you know, like got your back no matter what. Like everyone wants to be like, oh, we're all bum chums and I'm your brother and whatever else. You had a chance to prove it and they didn't prove it. And they always talk about actions over words, and mate, they proved to me the opposite. They're just all words. There was no action there at all. It was really handled diabolically. Like, and the worst part about it for me is, right, like for me, I'm old-ish, like physically. Mentally, I'm 23. Metabolically, 24. But I've been around. People will sign me. You know, I'll find the club. But if you do that to like a 20-year-old, you know, some kid who, you got a contract, no worries, we gotcha, and then you don't give it to them, and they find out in November, where are they going to go? Like, you can literally like ruin people's careers and by a career, like you have a good 10 years, like you're there and you break into first grade, you might go to A-League, like look at someone like Carl Shaw. Yeah. Or you can still make a living in NPL and get a job and keep playing and whatever else. Or like if these guys drop out and they can't get a club, then what do they do? They're just going to not play again. Like you've just literally ruined someone's ongoing football career for the sake of, I don't have the balls to make the call. Yeah. So what, I'm a big bloke. I can cop a call saying I'm not good enough or I'm not quiet.
So the call never comes. So between that gap, nothing. There's no communication from anyone, because obviously you went through a period with no club. Oh, it's looking for a club, and it was a tough time. And no one from Rockdale had contacted you, so you just assumed at that point. Not assumed. You just accepted the fact that from word of mouth, they're not even thinking about me, and that's when obviously you said Euro contacted you.
Euro messages me. Some bloke left, Henry, I think his name is.
He's a way to be a Hoover.
Sorry?
He's a way to be a Hoover. Full-time Hoover. Shite.
That was terrible, man.
They're all terrible.
The worse the better.
Of course they are, man.
I'm like, and he goes, send it back. And I was like, okay, like, do you think they'd be interested still? And he said, I'll call Meniscus. And then before I could, like, read his message, Bay's calling me. He goes, have you heard the news yet? And I'm like, what news? And he's like, this bloke left. Would you come? And I was like, well, bro, I don't really have an option. And to be honest, like, if I wasn't going to stay at Rockdale, most likely I would have gone with you guys to Bankstown, or I would have considered Blacktown because I'm close. I like the coach and like the boys there and stuff too. They were the two clubs that I'd most likely consider. So I'm like, of course I'd be interested. And yeah, so then he said, like, where are you at with your rehab? And I'm like, I'm going pretty good. How do we know? Well, my S&C, who's doing my rehab, is also the Bankstown S&C. Like, ask him. Yep. So then the coach called him. He's called me saying, we need to do physical tests on you so I know exactly where you're at on Saturday. I'm like, all right, passed all my tests. 2 hours later, I had a call from Fabs saying, yeah, we'd like to offer you something if you're keen. I was like, very keen. 2 hours later, Meniscus called me. And then, yeah, rest is history. And it's been good since. And then, yeah, in January, I finally got the call from the coach at Rockdale saying, well, I missed his first call, and at that point I was about to leave on a trip to Gold Coast, and I was like, I didn't even have the time or the
mental
capacity. Honestly, man, like it was a big mental toll. Like, if I'm honest with myself, and my head was gone for a period there. Like, when don't get me wrong, I feel like I love uncomfortable situations, right? I think you got to build comfortability in those situations. I love that, but you also do want some things to be in line in life. Yeah. You know, and I love when like my work is, you know, following a rhythm.
I just don't need the extra shit for no reason. Unnecessary.
It just gave me something that I put aside for ages. Like, you know what? I'm like, nah, like I backed them. I backed Deezo. He's going to get it sorted for me and whatever else. And then bit by bit, it just didn't happen. And it compounded. And eventually, man, my head was gone over it. I wasn't happy. And then obviously we're going to go to Masso Cup and play against them. And he's called me 2 days prior. And I thought, fuck, I'll give, like, as I was working, so I'll call him after work, and then pretty much gave him my piece. Explained to him how I thought, their transparency was the worst I've ever seen. And obviously the impact it had on me and my life, and especially the family side of it. And the fact that we're not just names on a team sheet, we're human beings. Yeah. I think it's pretty ordinary to do that to a human. Yeah. So that was...
How was the response to that?
Well, they tried to sort of say, we tried to do the right thing and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, man, whatever you think you're trying to do was like the action didn't give the same, like the outcome didn't match the intention. So whatever you did, I just said, look, I hope that you learn something from this, because I think the way this happened was horrendous. And I would hope in the future you wouldn't deal with situations the same way. I wish you would have just told me up front, and he goes, mate, then you might have, built some resentment towards a club. And I'm like, honestly,
opposite happened.
What do you think now? Like, it's worse. If I know they're trying to push me out, at least I can prepare for myself. Like, look after me as a human.
Yeah.
Rather than, then he might dislike the club. Mate, like, I still love the club. It's weird, right? Because the fans, legends. The boys, legends. When you win trophies with people, like, you build even closer bonds and stuff. Like, I love the boys. I still go for them. It's weird. It's a weird sensation. I want them to win for the team and for my brother and everyone else. But there's a few eggs in there who I don't like that they get to be happy over a win on a weekend. So a weird contrast, Yeah. So, it's a vodka Red Bull. A bit up and a bit down. But that's pretty much it. Then I ended up at Bankstown and been super happy with it. Like, it's amazing change room. As Moto said, when the chips were down, I think that's really when you get to see what people's character is like. And it showed we have a lot of really good leaders, and I think our coaching staff are tops as well, man. Like, they really try to make us play good footy. They backed us when we were down. They look after us, manage minutes. They do the GPS. The club's given us change rooms. Like, they've updated everything. Like, they've proper gone all out to make it amazing for us.
Yep.
So now it's just up to us to repay the faith, as Moto said before, to reciprocate.
Well, I think that obviously mad story. I'm sure probably a few people listening who's maybe went through something similar, but I think always with me, regardless if it's as extreme as getting released, but even a conversation at the time, it's uncomfortable for a coach to say, "Look, mate, you're not right for us right now, or we don't want you for this year." At the time, you probably do have resentment because you're raging, you're emotional. But see, if you sat here right now, you would look back and go like, "I'm glad they told me when they did." Because they told me in July, which allowed me to go and speak to other clubs, and by September my club was sorted.
Yeah.
Like, you would have, as I said, at the moment you would have been raging with them still, because naturally no one likes to be told they're sacked or getting released or not wanted. But having the transparency and communication, like anything, communication early, getting top of things early just gives you, I think, an NPL, as you mentioned as well, Moto, when you arrived in March, there's just a certain window that makes things very difficult.
Yeah.
If you're too late, your options dwindle very, very quickly. So I think, it's a tricky one, mate. Very tricky. Surprised I didn't know the full details, so surprising.
Yeah. So
at least you're playing, mate. That's the most important thing. Round 17, 18, Northern Tigers, mate.
Yeah,
round the corner. Don't listen to him.
Second game we come back for.
Yeah, and hopefully, we just keep plugging away 3 points each week.
That's it. I think that you'd have, like, looking at it, you'd have seemed to have overcome your obviously sticky patch at the start. I think that 4 wins in the bounce now.
As you said before, it's hard to put 11 new players together as well. I think we had 2 players in our starting 11 round 1 who were there last year.
Yeah.
So you got all different combinations and connections, and as I mentioned before, little niggling injuries that we're recovering from. And
then Shun was back at the weekend, which was good to see.
He was awesome.
Yeah, had a good game.
Yeah. Jamie's back as well.
Yep.
It's another big positive for you.
Look, I'm sure you boys obviously priority is to win the league, but realistically, you just need to get promoted, because we're a new club, new team. Second year's going to be better, third year will be even better. But you want to have that second year in NPL 1 because it changes things differently massively. Yeah. Another year in NPL 2 would be a
graft.
A bit of graft, yeah. And even some players, you might not lose players, but players' heads will be like, fuck, I was expecting this to be a 1 year project back in NPL 1. But I think, regardless, first or second, if you can get in through the playoffs or top of the league, it'll be a successful year.
Yeah, and the boys love it, but the boys do love being there. The boys love each other. The change room is amazing.
I think having mates helps. A lot of boys are close, like you said, Sword, yourself, Euro Bay, Blake, they're all mates. Plus, you've got
Kex has been about the
boys as well. And again, they've got that external pressure.
I should shout out to Shabal as well. He did his ACL last week.
Fuck off, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, disaster.
Poor guy, man. He's a tough time for injuries.
He's a great human being, eh? Like,
I've never met Shabal, but I've obviously only seen him play, cracking player. But tough time injuries, poor guy, man.
It's a shame, man. Wish him all the best.
Shout out to him, that's a shame. Right, we better crack on with these predictions, mate.
Predictions.
Okay, Moto, we go through some games in NPL and we predict who will win.
Okay, the league or next week?
No, the games. I've got the games here.
So this weekend. So we all have one.
Last week, Niz got 5, Lewis, Gary, and myself all got 6.
50%.
But then
good.
one of the games was postponed.
That's more than 50% then, brilliant.
50% is not good in the firefighting exam.
No, it's not.
So we fucked.
I get all right.
Right, Sydney FC Friday night at home to APIA.
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 Yeah, yeah.
Away. Rockdale Sydney United.
That's
Rockdale.
tough, funny.
Rockdale 5-0.
I certainly Hearts will be good that game, clean sheet, I think. I fancy Rockdale, I think Rockdale. Tough place. Is that a Friday night, do you say?
No, that's Saturday.
Saturday. I'm going to go Rockdale.
I'm going to go draw.
Oh, the draw. I can say draw as well.
Yeah.
No, you can't, just me.
The Cincinnati United.
No, you can say draw, I'm
They're on
joking.
the roll. They are rolling.
Draw. Draw?
No, yeah. No, Cincinnati United, I would say.
Okay. Sunday, Blacktown at home to SD Raiders.
Blacktown.
Home.
Yeah, I say Blacktown as well.
Yeah, I want to go Blacktown as well.
I think SD Raiders will win. And then St George FC at home to Spirit.
Oh, they're at home again? Look, I'm going to say Spirit. I think it'll be a tight game. I think Spirit have been very unfortunate this year. I think they'll still look good. They've just been like missing penalty last minute against Wolves and all that. That's a tough game. I want to go back Spirit.
It's a tough game, man.
It's a tough
Why'd
game.
you put a tough one in for? Put him an easy one. Go 12er.
Tough game.
I want my case of
I
shit.
think Christmas Day just got one game.
One game, 2 yellows is always one, yeah.
Aye, okay.
I'm going to go St. George.
Yeah, St.
I mean,
George
I
for
think
me.
they will get it favourites the way they've been playing.
Next
But
day in Soros, mate. Just big boys.
Draw.
draw. Could be a draw. Certainly.
Spartans at home to Central Coast Mariners.
Blacktown Spartans for me.
Draw.
Draw.
Actually, Spartans. Change it. That little pitch.
Newcastle Jets at home to Northern Tigers.
Northern Tigers.
Tigers.
Oh, yeah.
Draw.
I think draw as well.
Love that motto.
Oh, yeah. Western City Rangers at home to Rydomere.
I'm going to go Western City Rangers. That'll be a good game.
It has to be high scoring, and then draws are so unlikely with high scoring games. But you know what? Yeah, 2-2. Draw.
2-2.
Ooh, draw.
Draw.
Yeah, I've said draw as well.
I've gone Rydomere. Hustle Zagreb at home to Hakoah.
Zagreb.
Oh, you're going home. I'm going Hakoah.
Draw.
And you've gone Zagreb. Right, NPL 3 Inner West Hawks at home to Fraser Park.
Is that a Fraser Park pitch derby?
It's
Don't they both play there, don't they?
No, Inner West play at Arlington, I think.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to go Fraser Park.
Fraser.
Yeah, Fraser. Back as well.
Draw. Sydney Uni at home to Hawkesbury.
Hawkesbury.
Draw.
Oh, wow. Guys, you've changed. It's unbelievable.
I'm going
Hawkesbury,
Sydney Uni.
The
Hawkesbury.
students have graduated, huh?
Well, I'm just going to. No one can change now, but Hawkesbury get 2 red cards at the weekend.
So I said draw.
Oh,
Is
no
that-
one can
that's why I went
change
draw.
that.
That's why I went draw.
I'll still back the Hawks. Baron Peterson's playing, mate.
Yeah, it's
He's a
playing.
gun.
Granville Rage at home to Parramatta.
Oh.
Well, I want to say, it's a tight game. It's third versus fourth.
Yeah.
I want to go Parramatta.
I'm going Parramatta.
And they got Marco playing. Marco's a
Draw.
freak. Granville have some good
For
plays
me?
going forward. Let's go draw.
Draw. And lastly, Camden at home to Mounties.
Oh, an easy one
Mounties.
finally.
Mounties.
Mounties, easy.
Famous
Easy.
last words.
Hope that wakes up a few Camden Tigers over there.
There you go, imagine. Gents, thank you very much.
That's your time, lads. All the best at the
It's
weekend.
fun.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
thank
Cheers,
you.
lads.
Really fun.
Cheers.
Arigato.
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 Kush, what'd you say? Kush kush?
Go, shkushko.
Kushko.
Yeah, good episode, man. Yeah.
Thanks for having us. What was that guy's name you said? The gaffer was the white.
Oh, darn you.